Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome to Game Day with Heavy Cardboard, where we teach, play, and discuss medium and heavy strategy board games, war games, 18xx games. I'm your host, Edward Euler. Today, we're featuring something a little bit different than our normal fare. So from time to time, we're going to step out of our normal wheelhouse to feature a game from the heavy gamer's perspective. Something that we wouldn't normally cover. Well, tonight is one of those nights, so we're happy to bring you Rising Sun, designed by Eric Lang, published by Simon Games. Welcome everybody watching live around the world as well as after the fact. So, as I said, I'm your host, Edward Euler, joined by, well, if you're a regular to the show, you guys know everybody, but...
Amanda Euler.
Michael Brandt.
Banker Dave.
And Matt.
And just
Matt.
So before we get started, I want to give a really big thank you to Tommy over at Meeple Realty for providing his copy of the game so we can present it to y'all tonight. This was an advance copy, so no, we don't have any of the Kickstarter extras. This is just the base game as if you were to buy it at retail. So what we got is what we're presenting, all right? So that said, we're going to do a full teach. We're going to do a full 5-player playthrough, and I say full 5-player because again, in the base game it's only 5 players, so we can't even play the full 8 rounds that the game can, or the 8 regions that the game could conceivably go. That apparently only comes with a with an expansion that you could have gotten for the Kickstarter. We didn't back the expansion, we didn't back the Kickstarter, so here we are. All right, so I'm going to bring the cameras down, I'm going to bring the chat down during the teach as we are wont to do, so you guys can focus on the game. Take a little while and then we'll get started. All right, y'all ready?
Let's go.
All right,
Let's do it.
Let's do it. So in Rising Sun, players lead a clan of feudal Japan, fighting over regions over the course of 3 seasons, with the 4th season being final scoring. Forging and breaking alliances, recruiting armies and monsters, and taking various actions all in the name of victory points. Whomever has the most points after final scoring at the end of 3 seasons wins the game. So we'll go over the board, which is a pretty good sized board here. We're having to zoom out quite a bit. Thankfully, all the pieces are actually pretty big, so you guys don't need to be zoomed in super tight on this. So we have the victory point track around the outside over here. And then we have the main map. The main map is divided into 8 different provinces, and attached to each of the provinces is a reward hex showing various rewards. Also attached are the battle number slots, so these will be whatever number that corresponds to the order of the battle that we're going to get to. Also, we have barber poled regions here, which denote that these are adjacent to one another. And on top of that, we have shipping routes around that act as if these regions were adjacent to one another. Then we have the honor track, which at the beginning of the game is preset. So we're going to have Matt going first, then Dave, then Michael, then Amanda, then myself. This is actually based on the starting honor rank, which we'll talk about here in a little bit. Then we have the 4 shrine slots at the very top. These are special abilities for the clan that has the most Shinto figures during each of these kami phases. Then we have the political track, which is this whole track right here. It starts out with a tea ceremony, and then political mandate slots, which are different actions that we're going to be taking. Then we have kami turn symbols, where each shrine is going to be resolved during each kami turn. And then from there, we have the war battle. We resolve all our battles at that place. Then last thing, over on the right hand side, we have the war province slots. So this is going to be the the order of battle for each of the provinces, which is determined at the beginning of each season. There's also a player tableau. So everyone's going to have a player screen or a clan screen, which this is only used during battle. So during the game, the majority of the game, this is not even going to be used. But it does double as a nice player aid. So the starting honor rank. So there are 5 factions in the base game. My starting honor is 7, so I'm back of the bus here. It also shows where the home province is, so where we're going to start when we seed the board here. It also shows the special ability for each of the different clans. Each of us has a different special ability. Then down here we have the different figures that we all have, which are identical to one another. So everybody has one daimyo. That's going to be the guy with the black base here. Everyone's going to have 3 Shinto figures, which are going to be with the white bases. These work the exact same as Bushi, which are just your regular foot soldiers. However, the difference is these Shintos will be able to be placed into the shrines. Then over on the right-hand side, it shows your seasonal income. So in other words, how much money do you start each round with? Unfortunately, again, back of the bus with only 4 for me. And then end-game scoring bonuses for the difference of war province tokens that we might have throughout the game that we may acquire. All right? So the game takes place, like I said, over 3 rounds or seasons. I may use that term interchangeably. We start the game in spring and end with a final season, which is winter, which is essentially just final scoring. Each of the 3 main seasons follow the same 5 phases. The first one is seasonal setup. We're going to set up the board for the next round. And then from there, we go into a tea ceremony, which is where the negotiations essentially begin. And you can negotiate, and we're going to form alliances with those yin and yang symbols. Then we're going to move into the political phase, which is action selection and activate the shrines. So this being the political track for the political phase. Then we go into the war phase. Ding, ding, fights on. Then from there, seasonal cleanup, which is, well, cleanup phase. All right, so before I begin explaining how the game plays, I want to stress that this game has as much or as little negotiation as your group wants to employ. You can use diplomacy, you can bribe, you can just straight negotiate throughout the entire game. Nothing is binding. Deals can be made in secret. However, we are not going to be doing any secret deals tonight. Why? Because that doesn't stream really well, so everything's going to be out in the open, okay? Lastly, bribery, in other words, tokens of friendship, cannot be done during the war phase. So you can bribe people during the tea ceremony or any other point up to right there. Once you hit this point, nothing can transact as far as physical items, be it Ronin tokens or be it dinero, so cash, all right? So let's go ahead and get into the different phases. So seasonal setup. Normally I would skip this to the end, but we'll just go through this real quick. Take the war province tokens for the current season, which we've already done. For season 1, we shuffle these up, we place these out. And wherever, so Kanzai, for instance, you'll notice, also has a matching number. So we have the first one here is Kanzai, so we put the 1 there. 2 for Nagato, etc., all the way through. Note, it's 2 more than the number of players. We're 5 players, we're 7 rounds. So or 7 provinces. We can't even fight in the 8th one because we don't have the 6th player, as I mentioned earlier. Then we're going to discard any previous season cards, set out all the new season cards for the current season, read them aloud so all the players are aware of what's available each season. We'll do that at the beginning of each round. And then each player takes their seasonal income. Again, their seasonal income being right here. If anyone has any hostages, so if you have any figures from another player, you now get to give them back. And then the bank gives you $1, 1 coin for each hostage that you've returned. It's not it's not voluntary. You must return the hostages. All right, then now we'll get into the meat of the game. So the tea ceremony. The tea ceremony, alliances are formed between 2 clans only, and they must be made in full agreement of both players. Mark the alliance with the yin and yang, completing a circle between the 2 aligned clans, and then the alliances only last for the current season and will be reset at the beginning of each subsequent season, although the same alliance could be reformed. So for instance, if Amanda and I, maybe in season 1, we were teamed up and we're like, hey, that worked out. Do you want to do it again? That type thing. That's totally fine. There is a way that alliances can break during the course of a round. More on that later. Also, you can bribe with coins and Ronin markers. Be like, you know what? I'm higher in honor value, that type thing. I'm going to be able to play the first action. I'll do whatever it is you want. You give me 2 coins and we'll be in an alliance. Okay, cool, whatever. So all of that, you as heavy-handed or as light-handed as you want to be. So the effects of alliances are as follows. So the allied players do not fight one another. If they are the only clans in a region when a battle takes place, no battle takes place. Whoever has the most force, which I'll explain what force is, just wins the actual tile. That's it. And the losing player, if it's also, if the 2 are in alliance, don't lose their figures off the board. Normally the losing player will lose all their figures off the board. If there is a 3rd or more clan in a battle location with 2 aligned players and one of the aligned players wins, the other ally doesn't lose his figures. So again, being in an alliance can prove beneficial. Also, during the political phase, allied players share in any bonuses that are going to come up for the mandate actions. Also, opponents, allies are still opponents when it comes to season card abilities and other effects though. All right, so make alliances, okay? Then we go into the political phase. Players take turns selecting political mandates. The political mandates are going to be this stack here, okay? In order to prepare their clan and position their forces for the upcoming battles that are going to happen at the end of each season. This phase follows the political track. So we're going to have, so we start with the tea ceremony, then the political phase begins. So we're going to have 3 mandate turns, a kami turn. 2 mandates, a kami. 2 mandates, a kami, that's it. We go into the battle phase, and there we go. Okay, easy enough. At the start of the game, whoever's at the top of the honor track starts. Otherwise, it picks up with whomever took the last mandate turn in the previous season. So for instance, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That takes care of these. Then red, then purple will finish it, meaning green will start in the second season with the mandate actions here. That makes sense?
Regardless of where the honor ends up.
Exactly. So it's not like red is going to, oh, you know what, he's at the top again, he begins. No, it leaves off. So actually what we will do, we will hand these to the player who's going to start the next season. That way we remember, because this is going to change throughout the game. So the first thing that's going to happen is you're going to draw the first top 4 off this, and you're going to look at them, and then that player is going to choose 1 to play on the leftmost spot. So if they choose, and they'll look at them, if they choose, they're going to play this. Then if you're familiar with Puerto Rico, this is going to play very similar. So whoever played it and whoever is in alliance with whoever played it, they'll get a special ability or a special bonus for playing this card or this tile, but it goes in turn order, okay? And everybody will take this action, but it's really important to note here, if, in this case, Matt played the martial action, he's the last one to take this action. He gets last licks. It always starts to the player to your left, goes around. There is one exception to that, but we'll get into it. So if Matt played this, then the Lotus Clan, or Banker Dave, would start with this action, and then whoever's aligned with Matt would take this special ability, or may take this special ability, and may take the main action as well. And then finally, Matt would finish it up, and then we would go to the next one. The next one, so I told you, Matt drew 4 of these. These 3 would go to Dave, and then the top one would go, so on and so forth. So the 3 that you don't choose get passed to the next player, then they get 1 off the top of the deck, etc., etc. Any questions on how the actual process works?
Until they run out.
They won't run out, because we'll run out of these first. So we're good to go. Or if they do run out, there's the right amount. We're good.
There's 10 total tiles and 7 mandates that are chosen.
Got it.
All right. So each of these actions, except for the one called Betray, has 2 parts. So all players may perform the main action, and we're going to go through all of these. So the main action, and then you and an ally may have the special ability as the aforementioned. Okay? So as I mentioned, we're going to keep going around and around in order of clockwise around the table. The first action is the recruit action. So this allows you to add more figures onto the board. So what it says here is that all players may summon one or more figures to the board at each stronghold. So everyone's going to start with a stronghold on the board. So I can go ahead and summon one figure onto the board at every one of my strongholds. All right. So if I have multiple strongholds in one province, I can add 2 because I have 1 per stronghold, right? Pretty simple. There's no limit on the number of figures in a province. If you're out of figures, no recruit for you, sir, or ma'am, as it were. The Shinto figures, when these guys, again, the guys with the white bases, when these guys are summoned, they can either be summoned, as per the normal rules, at a stronghold, or into one of the 4 shrines, which are going to be during the kami turns, okay? So for instance, something like so. The bonus action here says that you and your ally can summon 1 more figure at a stronghold, even if one summoned to that stronghold already, meaning, okay, so I summon, say, these 2, well, I can summon 1 more, because if I'm the one that played the recruit action, the recruit being like so, then I could summon the 3rd one, and maybe it's a Shinto that I put up there. That makes sense? Pretty simple on recruiting? All right, cool. So let's move on. Next is marshalling. Marshalling, that tile looks, we'll put it up here. Marshalling says move figures around the board. All players may move each figure to one adjacent location via a border crossing or shipping route on the map. These guys will never move. You will get them back at the end of the round. These will never move. I will stress that again. They will never move until the end of the season. So once they're there, they're there. So when we're talking about moving, we're talking about figures on the map. So for instance, if I'm here in Kyushu, so each figure can move 1 space. Well, the only places that are adjacent for me are along shipping routes. So I could move him 1, and I could move him 1 up there. However, I do not have to. It's always may. Okay? Any questions on that? Cool. The bonus action says that you and your ally, if you're allied, may also build a stronghold for 3 coins. Okay, so where can you build the stronghold? Anywhere on the map. Doesn't matter where you are, doesn't matter what stronghold you have. So for me, as long everybody has 4 strongholds, as long as you have a stronghold left to play, you can play a stronghold. So maybe I want to build one down here in Edo since I'm not strong down there. Cool? Easy enough. So it doesn't matter where you are, where your strongholds are, you can build it anywhere for 3 coins. The 3 coins are paid to the bank. All right. So the next action is train. Training. This is how you acquire new permanent season cards or rule breakers or monsters. So all players may purchase 1 season card. All right. So the season cards are all of those, and those are going to change each, wait for it, season. Right? Of those, there are 2 or 3 monster cards in a given season. So the monsters are these monstrous, and I do mean that literally and figuratively, huge minis that are over here.
Since they're figures.
Right. So the first season, these 2 will be available. The second season, these 3 will be available. And finally, in the 3rd season, those 3 will be available. And again, we don't have any of the expansion minis, and we're actually going to show the minis in detail at the end of the stream. Okay, cool. All right. So the training action, as I said, you acquire season cards. However, it says you go first, meaning if I am the one who played this, this does not start with the player to my left. I start because I get first. So whatever benefits you the most, right? You want last licks if you're going to move, or you want first choice of the cards. So the cards, and if you'll hand me one, I'll show folks as an example. So the makeup of the card here shows the cost of the card. So 2 coins here. It shows what type of card it is, this being a war upgrade on it. I imagine that is the either kanji or hiragana. Japanese writing for what it is, Way of the Shogun. So it says, at the start of the war phase, gain 3 money. So that's, and all these cards are permanent. You never lose these cards once you get them. So you only accumulate more cards, okay? The bonus for the train action says, hey, you pay 1 less. So if a card costs 1, it's free. If a card was free, the bank does not pay you for the card. It's still just free. So that's the train action, all right? However, one kind of small little caveat here. This is, like I said, how you get monsters. If a monster is acquired, you take the card just like you normally would and play at your tableau. In addition to that, you'll notice that everybody has these bases out here. Well, the bases go in there, so it shows, hey, that's my monster. It might be a little hard to see, but it shows for those of us here at the table, that's going to be my monster. So that means this monster is mine for the entire game. If he's killed, he comes back to my supply, and he'll obviously keep the base on. So he is mine for the rest of the game. It does not matter whether or not, like I said, he is killed. When I summon, using the recruit action, I can summon my monster back again. All monsters have a force of 1, as do every other figure on the board, unless there is something that modifies them. Some of the monster cards say they're worth more force. Any questions on those? No? Cool. Easy enough. All right. So let's go into the next action, which is Harvest. So the Harvest action says gain money and possibly rewards for the provinces controlled. So all players gain $1, gain 1 coin. Pretty simple. However, if you or your ally played this, you collect rewards for each province where you have a superior force. So let's take, for instance, let's mix it up. Let's say Nagato. I have 2 guys here. Dave has 1 of his up here. I have a force of 2. He has a force of 1. There you go. I have a bigger force, so I get everything that's in the hex. So what is that? That's 1 coin, 1 Ronin token. We'll talk about these when we get to the war phase. And 1 victory point, and you peg the victory point immediately. Pretty simple. However, if we're tied like this, we then look at the honor track. The honor track will break all ties. In this case, Dave is higher up on the honor track, so he's in control of that. However, if I played the card and he's not my ally, he gets $1. Because remember what the harvest tile said, collect rewards for you and your ally. Otherwise, if Dave has it, he doesn't get to collect the rewards if he's not in the alliance. That makes sense? He just gets $1. The end. Cool? So, pretty simple. Any questions on that?
Pretty simple.
All right, yeah, exactly, right? All right, so the last action that we need to talk about is down and dirty, betraying. All right? So betraying, you only, meaning no alliance. Doesn't matter if you're in an alliance. It's you only, okay? So this, normally, everybody gets to follow, right? Whenever you take an action or a mandate tile. Not in this case. You only. So what happens with the betray? If you're in an alliance, you break it. So if Amanda and I were in the alliance and I played the betrayal card, so sorry, we are no longer allied. It doesn't matter if I played the betray right here and we still got the rest of this, we're not going to be in an alliance the rest of the season, okay? In addition to that, if I was in an alliance, I'm going to lose 1 honor. Well, if I'm bottomed out, so be it. But if, let's say I were up here, then I would lose 1 honor. Well, you can't share a space, so that means I would drop down 1. Bless you. Easy enough, right? The cool thing on top of all of this, and the reason you may want to betray your alliance or play the betrayal tile, even if you're not in an alliance, which I should say, if I'm not in an alliance and I play the betray, I don't lose the honor. Not because I'm the bottom, but because I wasn't in an alliance, so it wasn't a dishonorable thing to do. The cool thing is you get to replace 1 figure from 2 different players on the entire map somewhere. Okay? So for instance, if, let's say, Matt had one of his monsters out there. Here you go. Yeah. Let's say Matt had a monster out there. I had a monster that I haven't summoned yet. Well, it's got to be type for type. what I mean by that is, hey Dave, I'm going to replace that. That's just a regular Bushi. So he goes away back to your supply. I replace him. I can replace one more from a different player. That's a monster. Hey Matt, I'm going to replace your monster with my monster. Thanks. And he goes back to his supply. So that's the nasty thing about betrayal. Okay? So Bushi for Bushi, Shinto for Shinto, and monster for monster. However, daimyos, which are your guys with the black bases, cannot be substituted like this. Can't be betrayed. Okay, makes sense? And it's got to be from two different players.
So when you betray, you might be hurting more than just the alliance you're breaking.
And actually,
other people.
And here's the thing: you don't have to betray the person you were in the alliance with. I mean, you're still going to lose the alliance, but if Amanda and I were in the alliance, I could betray you by taking one of yours, and I could betray Dave taking one of his. I don't have to hurt Amanda. And maybe, in fact, I'll be like, hey, Amanda, I'm going to play this betray. You don't want me to lose one of your figures? No worries. Pay me $2.
Extortion.
Well, I like to think of it as just asking for favors.
Quid pro quo.
Yes,
So it sounds like
all right.
to me.
And again, Shintos don't move. They are not part of the map. You cannot exchange Shintos.
What good is it to be up there?
You'll find out here momentarily. Okay? All right. Important to point out, this is not a summon action. When you betray and you swap, you're not killing and you're not summoning. The reason I bring this up, some of the season cards say when you summon. This is not
Well,
that
it's
case.
a betray. That particular figure is coming to your side. So it's changing sides and betraying that person.
Exactly. All right. So to answer Dave's question now, okay, we play a couple of actions out here. It doesn't matter what they are. Boom, we get to a kami turn. There are 3 of these during the political phase, 2 in between the sets of mandates, and 1 right before the battle phase. So we resolve these shrines left to right. So if Matt and I both have one there, who's higher in the honor track?
That'd be me.
All right, so you would actually get to take the action. However, let's
It's
say
a silly one for me to take, though.
it would, but if I were there, this one says shoot to the top of the honor track. Pretty simple, right? Whoever has the most here gets to put 1 Bushi out on the board anywhere.
Okay.
Bushi being your regular dudes with no bases. The next one, Ryujin, and I suppose I ought to try and say their names. No, we don't need to do that. Never mind. So this one says purchase a season card. Purchase, so pay the face cost, right, as normal, okay? And then this last one, Fujin, this one I can pronounce, says you may move up to 2 of your figures, either 1, 2 spaces, so this is the one time you can double move, or 2, 1 space each. And again, following the normal adjacency rules or shipping routes.
And only the person who has the majority gets to do that.
Correct. And if tied for majority, again, it's broken by honor. And kind of interesting that this ended up first, because whoever wins this shoots to the top of the honor track. Honor breaks ties. Something to think about.
And you do all 4 of them on each one of these
Yep.
actions.
So you do all 4. That's the kami turn. Do. There. Do it again. Do. There. Do it again.
Reason to be there.
Okay. So does that answer your question from earlier?
Yes.
And
All right.
do the Shintos clear off in each
Well-
kami phase?
Well, nope, they do not. Okay. So we finish all that. We've now come up to here. Fights on. Fights on. So it's war phase. After the final kami turn, the war phase begins. There are a reminder, no more physical items can be bribed or whatever, meaning Ronin tokens and coins, no more can be traded once we end the kami phase, okay? So the goal here is to win battles, gaining victory points and different province markers, as those are going to be worth a lot of bonus points at the end of the game. Battles only take place in provinces with numbered tokens next to them. So if you notice at in the first season for us, Shikoku doesn't have a battle marker because it doesn't have one of these out there. Okay, so 1 province every turn, every season will not have a battle, meaning we can happily coexist. Cool? So the first thing that's going to happen is we're going to resolve any cards that say at the start of the war phase, like the card I read earlier. Okay, so we'll do that. Then what's going to happen is we're going to flip over our boards to the war advantages side. So starting with the number 1 province and working our way all the way through the provinces. So every round, this is going to be randomized at the beginning of a round. We're going to have the second season tiles and the third season tiles. All right, these are just worth more victory points at the end of the game. As we get to these, we're going to randomize them at the beginning of every round. So this is the order of battle that's going to take place this round. So, starting with number 1, Kanzai. If nobody's in Kanzai, you know what? We just move on. And we take this and we throw it out of the game. No problem, because nobody won it. Pretty simple, okay? If somebody, let's see, if Nagato, it was just somebody by themselves. Congratulations. They just take the tile. They won the battle without there being a battle, right? They had the most force. Reminder, force, 1 mini or 1 figure, 1 force. There are exceptions to that, but as a base rule, doesn't matter what it is, monster, daimyo, bushi, or shinto, doesn't matter. It's worth 1 force unless you have something that says otherwise, okay? However, if there's going to be a fight, and let's say there's a fight here. Before we get to that, actually, if Dave and I, in this case, were allied, if yellow and purple were allied, we have the forces in the same, no battle's going to take place. Whoever has the most force gets the tile. I have 3 force, Dave has 2 force. I get the tile. And the nice thing is, we're allies. You get to keep your dudes on the map. Cool? All right, good deal. However, if Dave and I are not in an alliance, fight's on. All right, so here's how this works. Players are going to use or spend coins to, here, we'll give you as a couple to mess with here. So we're going to use these coins to gain special abilities on our battle boards. So before the battle begins, all involved players must truthfully state and or show how many Ronin tokens. Let's say you had a couple of those, and maybe I have some of these. So let's switch over to this. So I would say, hey Dave, I have 5 coins and 4 Ronin. What do you have?
2 and 2.
All right. So you have 2 Ronin and 2 coins.
Yep.
All right, cool.
You have more than 2 coins.
Well, no, let's say he didn't.
Okay.
Okay, you have to be honest at this point. Okay. Then we're going to put up.
You don't have to pay all your coins.
You have to say how many you
have to state
own.
you have all that you have.
Oh, how many you own?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because you might be using them. I
Okay.
don't know. So
5
how many
and
do you
2.
have? All right, so he has 5 coins and 2 Ronin. I have 5 coins and 4 Ronin. Then we would put up our player screens. And this is strictly so other people can't see it, okay? But for the sake of this, we don't need to keep that up. We're going to bid on each of these 4 actions. You can bid between 0 and everything that you have in front of you for these special war advantages. These are going to be resolved left to right, okay? When you win a bid, so maybe I do something like this. I bid, say, those 2, I bid, and 3 there. Let's say I say, okay, there, and then Dave mixes his up. He puts out bids. And once we're all done, we say we're done.
Do you have to use all your coins?
You do not have to use all your coins. It's completely done in secret. All right, so let's say that's it. Dave, you're done placing your bids. I'm done placing my bids. We would then reveal. All right, so we resolve left to right. So the first one is seppuku. So whoever bids the most here. So how much did you bid?
I bid 3.
You bid 3. I bid 2. So I lose that.
Okay.
So now you have the option in which to take the action. And what seppuku says is kill all of your figures. If you do, you gain 1 victory point and 1 honor for each figure that you killed of your own. You don't have to do it. You're just denying me the ability to do it by winning the bid, right?
Yeah.
So, do you want to?
I'm going to kill both of them.
Okay, well, you have to. It's either kill them all or kill them none. So if you choose to,
Yep.
you take them back. You would score 2 victory points, and you would move up 2 spots on the honor track.
Got it.
Okay? But if you had not,
Okay.
all right, then we would go to the next one, which is take hostages. You may take 1 hostage, which is taking a figure of your choice, next to my own to players. So maybe I had bid, let's say, I won however much, doesn't
Right.
matter, I won. If that's the case, hey, this guy's going to come home with me until the beginning of next season.
Can you take it from other places on the board? Or
No,
Okay.
we are battling
Okay.
here.
That's what I figured.
Okay, so I just keep a hold of him there, and for doing so, I steal 1 victory point from you. So provided you had some amount of victory points, you would lose 1, I would gain 1. However, if you were at 0, I can't gain what you can't give, right? Okay, so that is taking hostages. Now, important to note, dude's still alive. That means I didn't kill him, means you didn't kill him. He's still alive, okay? All right, also, daimyos, your main dudes, are immune from being taken hostage.
Right.
Okay, cool. All right. Next one is hire Ronin. So, Ronin are mercenaries. Okay, so I have a bunch of mercenaries. I really want to win this. I bid 3. How much did you bid?
I didn't bid anything.
You didn't bid anything? Well, that means I just added 4 force. How much do I have? How many?
7.
How many? I'm saying, how many Ronin do I have? I get to use them all. Here's the cool thing: I don't lose them.
Oh,
I get to keep them. So now my force goes from 4 or from
3.
3 to 7 now.
Right.
Against your 1 because I took him hostage.
Right.
Okay. Then we go into the outcome, battle outcome. Okay. Add numbers. Pretty simple. Who has the higher number? Oh, we're tied? We go to this. Okay. Then we're not done yet. We're not done. Losing player has to have all their figures killed and removed back to their personal supply. So in this case, that dude's dead.
Right.
Okay, so he's reusable for you though, no harm, no foul. It is possible that both you and I had all of our figures killed or removed from the board. If that's the case, neither of it goes to here for the tiebreaker. Somebody's still got to win the battle, even though you have no figures left. It's rare, but it could happen. Then, last but not least, we go into Imperial Poets. Gain 1 victory point for every figure that was killed, regardless of who, what, why, or how. Score 1 point. Well, if nobody bid on that, well, no one's going to score the victory points. Okay?
Oh,
But-
so you have to bid on that.
yeah,
one
there are
also.
4 spots on which to bid. Okay? That makes sense?
Mhm.
Again, hostages, not killed, don't count.
If you commit seppuku,
They died, didn't they? They were killed.
yes.
They just killed themselves. So if I won that and you did seppuku, I score the victory points.
Got it.
You would score victory points
I
and
would
honor
also.
as well. But if I won the bid for Imperial Poets, I also would score for your guys that committed seppuku and if anybody else died throughout the battle.
Got it.
Okay, cool. However, now we have to do war reparations. All losing players, so in other words, you lost. It doesn't matter if you won some bids, lost some bids, you lost the battle.
Right.
All your money goes back to the bank.
All the money
All
that
the
I
money
used.
that you bid,
That I
that you
bid.
used.
Okay.
However, all the money that I bid,
Mhm.
war reparations. All losing players share in the booty. Well, in this case, that's you. You get all 5.
Oh.
Because this is only the second battle. There's still going to be 5 more battles, and you might need that money. However, if I used it and I'm in more battles, well, I won the battle, so I would have gotten this tile, which
But-
that tile would
But
go
you
right
don't have
here.
no money to spend
Ah, exactly.
next. And that's why you would not spend all your money.
Exactly. That makes sense?
Yep.
All right. If there's an unequal amount, say maybe you and Michael both lost the battle to me in this one area.
Because we were
I would-
allies.
I would split the money between you. If there's an uneven number, I would choose who to give the uneven number to. Okay, easy enough.
Yeah, we wouldn't have to be allies in that case.
Oh,
just
no,
if
it-
we both had a dude in there.
Yeah, if
Oh.
we have multiple, there might be 3 or 4 person battle. It might be a battle royale. If it's like that, it's 1 versus 1 versus 1. That makes sense?
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool. The
Yeah,
winner then takes this, which is going to be for in-game scoring for however many different ones that you have, 10, 20, or 30 victory points, respectively.
So, if Michael and I are allies,
Mhm.
we would fight together then against you?
Not exactly. It's whoever wins, let's say you win, and I lose, I would lose all my guys off the board.
Right.
He does not because he's your ally, but he still loses the battle. You still get the tile. And he still technically lost the battle, so you would have to pay war reparations to us.
How did I win and he lose?
You're not allied together during the
fight.
fight.
Yeah, we don't actually join forces.
No.
We just don't
Combine.
fight each other.
Right.
Got it.
Okay?
Okay.
Cool. All right, we're almost done. So we go to seasonal cleanup after all the battles. So that was one battle. We then do it again for each
Right.
of these. Once that's done, we go into seasonal cleanup, which is real easy, okay? Discard all coins. So the 5 I gave you, if that was the last battle, it's useless to you. It goes back to the bank. You lose all your coins. Your Ronin that you may have acquired, that was good for the entire battle season, but now you lose all your Ronin as well.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Return all your Shintos back to your supply, and return all of the political mandate tiles and shuffle them up. Rinse and repeat, do that for 3 seasons. At the end of the 3rd season, we're going to go into winter. Only thing that happens at the beginning of winter, and at the beginning of every season this happens, but if it's the end of autumn, right, we actually say, here, you get him back. I would then take 1 coin from the bank, because it might be worth victory points at the end of the game. We go into final scoring.
So you lose all
Oh,
your money, whether you used it or not.
So, in other words, use it or lose it. Or use it because you're going to lose
Yeah.
it. And you're Ronin.
So
Okay, it's
there's no-
only for a season.
There's no need to like bulk
Hoard,
up and hoard
right.
stuff.
Right.
So, final game scoring, War Province tiles are scored. These are season 1, they're worth 1 point. Season 2 are, wait for it, worth 2.
2 points.
3s are worth 3s. Then we do that bonus that I had mentioned. Whoever has the most points wins. And if you're tied, it goes in honor rank. And if somehow 2 allied players end up tied, they share in the victory. That's Rising Sun. Phew, that wasn't too bad. That's nothing compared to Feudum.
But what is really?
All right, cool. I forget which sword. There we go. All right, so while we reset and we actually have to seed the board and everything, while that's taking place, I will bring the chat up. I will bring the other cameras up. And if you guys have any questions, now would be a good time to bring them up.
Is it a daimyo and a bushi?
Yeah, let me double check for setup. All right.
I believe that's what it was.
All right. So I'm going to zoom out a hair for the chat and everything, guys.
I believe it's one stronghold as well.
I think it's going to be about there. Let's see. Oh, look at that. Nailed it. Hey, there we are. Hey, guys.
One of your purple ones there.
All right, so here we go. So beginning of
Oh,
setup, let's just make sure, because I knew I was going to butcher this because of that. So keep an eye on chat while I do this, would you? All right, so let's see. We got the clans. We got honor. We got there, plastic bases, 4 strong ranks.
Yes, as Christopher points out, all figures on the map stay even if they're Shinto. And we just return Shinto from
There you
if
go.
they're in the shrine.
Yeah, I didn't mention that, but I thought it was implied that if you win battles, dudes just stay there, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so there are 7 Kami tiles, at least in the base game. We randomly, wink wink, nudge nudge, put out 4 of them, the other 3 in the bank, or in the box, I mean. So, okay.
So do these get shuffled out?
Oh, yeah, those should be, and these as well, please. Thank you. So probably not have 2. So we start with your daimyo and 1 bushi. Cool.
And even though you and I are close to each other, we're far, far away from each other.
Yeah. So interesting. The next faction, I believe, is that one? I think it is.
Yes.
But again, we don't have it. So, do we start with anything? I'm looking.
Our
No,
money.
We do
Start
not.
Seasonal income. when we
Yeah,
get-
seasonal
when
income.
we're
So we
there, yeah.
begin.
So you need 3 more.
All right. Cool.
Yeah.
Kanji. All right. Cool. All right. Good
That
deal.
needs 5.
I took a couple years of Japanese in high school,
you.
but sadly, I get 4. This is criminal that I only get 4.
Be here for.
It's because everything you pay is 1. That's why you only get 4.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
don't.
Oh, yeah.
You don't have to pay for
hold on.
anything.
There's probably before we start, we probably ought to talk about our special abilities as well as let's go over the cards real
yeah.
quick.
Oh,
So
yeah.
do it in turn order.
You get 5 coins.
Yep, I'm on it.
Mine is, I may use tokens as Ronin. At the start of the war phase, I convert all of my Ronin into money.
Oh, nice.
What's the name of your clan?
The Koi clan.
All right,
The
so
fish people.
All right, cool. All right, Dave?
I'm the Lotus Clan, and my special ability is I get to sit around and smoke hash all day long.
That sounds perfect for you.
No, seriously, what is it you do?
When you choose a political mandate, place it face down. It can be any mandate you want.
That's right. So it doesn't matter what you draw. It's whatever you say it is.
Wild card.
Yep. All right.
I've got the Turtle Clan. My strongholds count as one force and can move as if they were figures. So I've got... My strongholds are not square like everyone else's, and they count as units for me.
Awesome, James. Thanks.
We'll let him know. I am the Dragonfly clan. I may move my figures anywhere on the map and may summon them in any province. Normally, you can only summon where you have strongholds. I can summon wherever I want.
So that's nasty. All right, and mine are, and I'm actually going to move my stuff up here so you guys can see it, but as it is, I am the bonsai, as you guys saw. Everything I buy with coins costs no more than one, but it might even be free because there might be a discount. So even though I don't get a lot of money, I don't need a lot of money. So, Amanda, you want to go over what the cards are?
You need to return your Ronin.
Oh, fine. I don't need to. I probably should, though.
Okay, so these two are the monsters. This is
Got it.
Komayanu. He counts as a Shinto.
Meaning he can go up into the shrine, and that's the little, like, lion-looking
Right.
Okay.
dude,
Lion guy.
Right? Okay.
Oni of
Oh,
Skulls.
here. You know what we can do while we go through these? Here.
Yeah,
Check it
perfect.
out. So there we go. That's... And I'll zoom in on these at the end of the game, but that... What's his name?
Komoranu.
Okay. There we go. Cool. All right. So the next one is...
Oni of Skulls. 3 force in any province where you have the lowest honor.
So if you were the lowest in honor, which currently I am, he's worth what?
3 force.
So he's worth 3 strength. Nice. All right.
Zach has a good question. What is the advantage to not being in an alliance? I don't think there is any.
Well, I would argue that you don't have to share the advantage of any cards you play,
Yeah.
any tiles you play.
But you
Don't lose any
you don't
honor
get
when you
the-
betray.
That's probably about it.
Yeah, you'll get. It's nice to have the bonus when someone else plays a tile sometimes. So,
Yeah.
But someone's going to be stuck without an alliance every round since there's 5 of us.
Yeah. So, and that was intentional. The one play we have of this so far was with 4, and the alliances were pretty easy. So, all right.
Brian says my RBF is impossible to read. I'm the best bluffer in the game. Thank you. Okay, so the other cards
Oh,
here
yeah. Go ahead.
are Righteousness. For each of your...
And what kind of card is it?
It is a virtue card.
All right.
For each of your figures that is killed, you gain points.
Okay.
And Benevolence.
Now, does that mean every figure, both yours and somebody else's?
Your figures.
Your figures. Okay.
Benevolence. When you spend any money, you may give 1 money spent to another player. If you do, you gain honor and 2 points.
Spend, not like giving spend, meaning you're either paying for cards or something like that. Okay.
Okay. And these two are enhancement cards. This is Path of the Lion. Your daimyo has +1 force.
So all your daimyo or your well, possibly multiple daimyos because monsters that'll come out
Correct.
are 2 force. Okay.
Path of the Light. Shinto upgrade. At the end of a recruit mandate, you may place an extra Shinto on a shrine.
Nice. Okay.
This one's also enhancement. Path of the Kennen. After you summon, you may place an extra Bushi in any of your strongholds. This is Way of the Shogun. It's a war upgrade. At the start of the war phase, you gain 3 money.
And
Like all of them.
now you see why money is so important. Yes, it's temporary, but it's important because you need to be able to bid on everything. So in this case, we actually start, or every round we start with the tea ceremony. So I would be, and it's open call, guys, for whatever you want for alliances.
Michael, you and I are close, and you and Matt are close, so.
Hey, Edward, you're way over there. I'm way over there. We ain't getting each other's way. I'm going first, so
Is it getting in anyone's way?
you're gonna get.
I guess it
I
may
could,
have
First-
been,
I could there.
You're gonna get first looks at likely.
What are you thinking about doing, Matt?
Probably a recruit, just because.
It's only worth
Man,
one.
you're
well,
not
it would be
saying
worth 2
anything.
figures,
I know.
wouldn't it?
You want to be all by yourself?
I might.
Wouldn't you
You
like
know what, Matt?
strongholds?
I'm down for that.
I want to
yeah,
march.
I'm down for that.
I like march.
We can.
You want to team up?
Yes, we can team up.
All
Let's
right.
leave Dave out in the cold.
Green and blue.
Sounds good. I kind of figured it might happen.
Yeah. All right. That's awesome. Well, you are kind of by yourself right here, right?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
okay. All right. So now Matt takes the top 4. We start the political phase here. And I should say that we did discuss before the
Thank
game
you, Vince.
starts. Vince has 5 on Matt being betrayed and his former ally winning. Hold on. The question, though, Vince, is which betrayal? Like which ally?
Yeah, it could be 3 allies.
It could be.
Could be
Right.
a different alliance each season.
So real quick, Matt's going to take 4 of them into his hand. And also, as I was saying, we did talk before this went on that we're going to try and limit during the tea ceremony. We're not going to have extended discussions for alliances and everything just to keep the stream moving. All right? Cool. All right, cool.
Well, that went pretty quickly.
It did.
About too quickly for someone.
For someone. I thought it went just fine.
I am going to recruit.
Very honorable. So, recruit, that means it starts with Dave. So, Dave,
So
You
we'll
can-
figure each of your.
each of your strongholds, meaning right here or
I could put
the
my
Shinto.
Shinto in
There you go.
someplace.
Yep, totally.
And let's see. This is honor up. This one is
Place one
Bushi
Bushi.
anywhere.
So, anywhere on the board.
okay.
So, basically, be like Amanda's special ability. The Ryujin.
I don't know. We need Jordan.
There. We purchase 1 card.
Okay.
And then 2 movement, however you want to distribute them. And it is kind of interesting that Dave, the only one that can play a wild, is left out in the cold. Just saying. Okay.
Oh yeah, I kind of figured that. Well, I'm going to place a good person out here.
All right, cool, done.
All right, I
Very cool.
will recruit a Shinto. Let's go here to
All right.
Ryujin
Okay.
for
Yeah.
a bonus train later on.
Well, that's what I was going to do. So,
Oh,
Well, you still could.
yeah, but well, I
Well,
get. I
he's
would.
higher in honor right now, but you still have 2 more actions in which to go up in honor if you
Right.
want. Or you know what you could have done? You could have been like, "Hey, here's a buck. Don't go there."
Yeah, well, hindsight's 2020.
since feudal Japan, apparently we can't.
You can show him.
we don't
Here's
have
the
good
buck you
messaging.
would have gotten if you hadn't
yeah,
gone
say
there.
it. All right. Since I can
That's
go
exciting.
anywhere, I will go to Oshu.
All right.
Or people.
So, because I am allied with Matt, and the recruit says you can summon 1 additional figure, so it's really interesting. Like, this is most beneficial to me right now. However, the thing is this Oni right here is most beneficial to me without going there, because if you have the lower honor with anybody you're battling, he counts as 3 force. Yeah.
I
So.
noticed a theme with these guys that low honor was
Yeah,
a good
well-
thing for most
Well,
of
they're monsters, right? I mean, that kind of makes sense. So for me, I think we will go ahead and put 1 Shinto up here for movement, and I will go ahead and place 1 here for an extra Bushi. Done. So Matt, you get last licks.
I will go here, but I will also go here.
Oh, and actually, Jerry brings up a good point here. If you guys are not watching at 1080p 60, I would recommend doing so. Even though everything's pretty large here, I would think it would probably be a little bit clearer for you. All right, so that's done. You passed
So
the 3.
Dave gets these 3 plus this 1.
Right. So we'll just put this here. And then the only thing is, don't look at the 3 that get passed to you until it's your turn. Right?
It doesn't matter what tiles he has because he can wild card it.
Right, exactly. And Dave? Oh, flip it.
No, I'm going to put
Upside
it
down.
It's upside down. There you go.
Camera. There we go. All right, so he's going to betray, meaning he's going to break an alliance that he's in. Oh, he's not, so he's not going to lose any victory point or any honor. You can replace 2 figures, sir.
And I could place them up here.
No, only on the map.
Only on the
Only
map.
on the map.
Okay. And I can't replace the black because it says so.
They're
on
immune
the
to
back.
Correct.
Yep.
So, what are you thinking here, Dave?
Well, I'm thinking I want to move 2 dudes in here. So I'm thinking green.
Would you like a buck instead?
No, I got plenty of money.
Okay. I have
And
nothing
I'm
else to
thinking
offer, so.
the guys on either side of me.
That's probably not the.
Would you like a buck
worst.
instead? Maybe my bucks are better.
So the betray's
Never know.
done. Michael, choose.
All right.
You get 3 and 1
3
more
and
off
1.
the top. There we go. Oh, no one saw that.
Well, that's okay, because that's what I wanted.
So if I want,
Let's take a peek at this real
if the
quick.
betray wasn't in there and I still wanted to play it, I would
You would just turn
play
it face
like
down
that.
and say that's a betray.
Got
Yep.
it.
Or if you didn't want anyone to know what you had picked.
Because there are 2 of each tile, right?
Right.
So maybe you didn't want anyone to know you played a betrayal.
Got it.
So Marshall.
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 Amanda gets to start the marshalling.
Yep, which you 2 are allied, which means that in addition to moving all your figures 1 spot, you can also build a stronghold for $3. Anywhere on the board,
So,
remember.
I am going to do that. And I'm going to put it in Kanzai.
Oh, they're saying
Are you
regardless.
supposed to?
This regardless doesn't matter. So
Okay.
Oh, it
Alright.
does say place it face down. It doesn't say.
it doesn't
you
say
place.
may. All right, fair enough. Good catch.
Interesting. Okay.
9. Thanks.
Thanks, Jet.
Everyone. And then I will. I'm not. Oh, do I have to move? It doesn't say May.
no. It is May.
Okay.
It is May.
Then no, I'm not.
And with your movement, you'd be able to move anywhere on the map, right?
Right.
Because you're the bird people.
Right, they just teleport.
Yep. I just go wherever I want.
Okay, so
Well, I
for,
fly. Duh.
for me, I may move. It's really unfortunate that there's no battle down here for me because taking over this place doesn't really do me a whole lot. Oh, yes, it does. Hold on. You know what? I will go ahead and move 1 via the shipping routes.
Hoping to harvest some money.
I don't know what you're talking about. And I'm done. That's it. Matt?
No, I think I'm staying where I'm at for now.
Okay. And Dave?
You either move or build a.
No, you are not in the alliance, so no, you move. That's it. Only those 2 could move.
He
Only
needs
those
to-
two
needs
can
to build a
build.
stronghold.
Oh, sorry.
Strong.
Got it backwards. Thanks.
Okay.
All right. I know what I meant. Obviously.
The message got out there somehow.
Right.
Somebody earlier was saying that somewhere in some alternate universe, you're still teaching feudum.
Hey, if
The legend
here's,
says.
So,
Yes.
okay, legitimately, on that note, while Dave is,
And I can move all my figures.
all your figure. So here's one thing you could do. So they have moved and he has moved.
So that you remember and I'm
So
not
you
moving
remember
again.
what's moved.
So
Okay.
moving now, they need
But-
to have a nap.
Even the perfectly
It's very
edited,
hard.
3D animated, perfectly streamlined Feudum Teach, right? And I went into more detail than it did. It was 28 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Mine was an hour, like 18. I don't know how you could. That's
Yeah?
it.
Okay.
How you could shorten that, unless you wanted to keep some of the other stuff for later. All right.
I'm just doing the stronghold. I'm
All right.
not going to move. I'm just going to.
And you are allowed multiple strongholds in the same area.
Right. If I wanted to, I could move these guys. So that's my special thing. But I'm just going to instead turtle in my homeland.
All right. So we now go into a kami phase. So nothing happens here, and then this dirty, dirty dog, because he wins in honor rank, so you can put a bushi anywhere on the board.
Yes, I can.
All right. And then we move on green. So Ryujin, you can choose and purchase any one card. And Path of the Lion is free. Note.
Ah, so it is. Your daimyo has +1 force. That might be useful since there's some aggression happening there. But I like these things that give free recruits, so I will spend a buck on this one.
Okay. If you want, just start a bank over there. That's fine.
That sounds nice.
All right, cool. And then the final one is Fujin, so I can move 2 if I wish. I think I'm all set. I think I'm good. Not going to use it. All right, so that's the end of the kami. So we now go Amanda is fourth, and she gets top one off. And I will take the fifth and get that ready. There we go.
I'm afraid my stronghold tiles are the closest to fancy turtles that there are.
Again, for those joining late, this is just the base, not advanced copy that we had gotten from a buddy of ours and our sponsor from Meeple Realty. He's like, hey, at BGG, when I saw him, he's like, so I have a copy of Rising Sun. Would you guys like to show it off and stream it? And I was like, don't know. And he was like, well, it might be something out of your wheelhouse that folks might like to see what your guys' point of view is on it. And I was like, okay, you make a compelling argument. So here we are. So that's why so I've had this for a few weeks now, and we've played it once and wanted to stream it, and it timed up just coincidentally with about the time the release is coming out here. So
I'm going to train. Can you put that up there for me, please?
gotcha.
And I am going
So
to...
training is
by purchasing a card.
okay. So you go first, right?
Michael and I will pay one less money to
Correct.
purchase a
KC
card.
retail version. There you go.
And let's see.
Is this alliance still on? There's a little bit of
No.
separation.
Yeah, I'm just bitter that he took that. That's it. No, it's still on. Yeah. Grumble.
I like the idea of my daimyo having +1 force. So
Okay,
I'm going to
so-
take Path of the Lion for no money.
Okay. If you want, you can set it actually down here. You're good. And you know what? I'm going to stay on target with what I had planned. So I'll take the Oni of Skulls, please. So, all right. So the Oni of Skulls says, and here I'll go ahead and switch it over, says 3 force in any province where you have the lowest honor. So this dude, the biggest guy, the only large base monster in the retail version of the game. There we go. He's mine. And I believe I'll have to double check, and I'm sure the Peanut Gallery will hit me up real quick. I think he summons immediately.
That's how we did it last time.
I will double check. All right, cool.
Either way, it is going to cost you a couple.
Oh,
or
it will cost me
just
one coin
Just one.
because, again, my special ability is it only costs me one. Done.
I will take a Way of the Shogun for 2.
2 now and income of 9 over the
Immediately
course of
summon it to any province where they have a stronghold. So, game on.
I can't remember what these were.
So how many of y'all watching back the Kickstarter, or are you watching this to find out whether or not this is something that interests you, or just don't want to have to read the rule book?
All of the above for some, I'm sure.
Oh, I'm sure.
the- Who wants to read?
Right? Overrated.
That's
right?
what I want. I want the Path of the Cannon.
All right, so pay 2
After
money.
you summon, you may place an extra bushi. In
Nice. All
your
right. So
strongholds.
put that. Yeah, and make folks can see it there.
Though it is worth noting, I think a good chunk of the rulebook when we looked at it was
Graphics.
art.
It
Yeah.
is. Yeah, it is.
I'm going to take the other Way of the Shogun.
For
There's my
1.
2. Oh,
You
for
only have
1.
one?
Right. It's one discount.
Sweet.
Good call.
Thanks for that great alliance, Amanda.
You
Right?
are welcome, Michael.
Is there any way to put it without so much glare?
All right.
No.
Cool.
Can't read it anyway.
No, it's too
Yeah,
far away.
it's too zoomed out for that. All right, so
Oh, we
that's
tried.
so here we go. So my 4, and actually, if you guys don't look, here we go. So here are my 4 options. There, I could make a case for legitimately. I'm thinking one of those 2 is what my
Oh, I like
thought
that one
is.
better.
That one's, no, the other one.
You think
Yeah.
so?
Yeah,
the other
for
one?
sure, the other one.
So
I'm all for any of them that you play that don't say you only.
The third one.
I don't even know why he's trying. He's going to do harvest, so quit bluffing and just put it down.
Yes, ma'am. Okay. Actually, legitimately, I was thinking about doing something else, but as Amanda called it, it makes the most sense for me. So these 3 will go to Matt, and you will get the 4th one, but don't look at them.
Collect dollars.
So harvest. So everybody gets a buck. I feel like Oprah.
Fantastic.
You get a
You
buck.
get a buck. you get a buck.
We got
I got my
And
buck.
you guys got yours. I get mine. And along with that, I control, or I have the most force in both of these areas, so I will get a total of 4 bucks. I will get 1 Ronin. And can you guys, let's bring that down. There we go. There, 1 Ronin and 1 victory point. Killing you fools. Done.
Alright.
So Matt,
And I get $2, 2 points.
you are red, right?
Yep.
So here, so $2 and 2 points for red. Okay.
And a point, a buck, and a Ronin, because I'm tied, but
Yep. So a point, a buck, and a Ronin for a total of $3, a Ronin, and a bunch of points. Cool. Have a good night, Bev. Drive home safe. All right.
All right, so now we have another commie phase.
No.
the rest of them
Oh,
go.
yeah, actually, yeah, because everybody took their buck already. Good call. So we go into.
It's only you guys because you're allied. Oh,
Well,
I'm
you
ready.
got a buck. You got a buck out of
He
the
did,
deal.
yeah.
So
It's a whole free
Matt
buck.
again can play Sabushi,
Damn it.
and Michael,
Um,
you may purchase another card.
Yeah, I'll take this one for 2. Path of the Kennen, so that I may summon an extra Bushi.
All right, and I may move. So,
Where are we at?
huh? We're
doing-
doing the commie phase right here.
Oh, okay.
So,
What's going on?
What?
you know what? So I can move 2.
Send your monster forth.
Yes. So he's gonna go shipping along there up to Hokkaido and then come down to Oshu. There.
oh shoot.
Yes, that's probably what some are saying. Yes. All right, cool.
Mine looks like he's running to kill you.
Mine don't care.
Yeah, he's just standing there.
Okay.
What ifs?
We're allies, whatever. So that's the end of the commie. We got 2 more actions. Matt, if I can, hold on, before you do something.
You know what 3 of them are.
I would prefer one of them not be played. I actually... Yeah, I think I would prefer another harvest if possible. That'd be great.
I'm down for that.
All right, that's what I'm talking about. Way to be a team player. All right, Oprah strikes again. You get a buck. You get a buck. Y'all got your bucks, and I get a buck. Cool.
Side bucks.
All right, so I guess technically I go first. So I will get $3 more, $4, a Ronin, and another point. So 4 bucks. Oh, hold on. I will get 4. I have 3/4 here.
Mm-hmm.
So I will get 3 more bucks. Oh, we're rolling deep here. There we go. Done.
Bucks.
And Matt, what you got?
Same as before. $3, 3 points, and a Ronin.
$3. 1, 2, 3. 3 points. 1, 2, 3. All right.
This alliance is seeming rather dangerous
Yeah.
for the rest of us.
Thanks, Matt. Don't forget, you can also speed up the live stream if you came late and you want to watch the rules. You can always watch it 1.5. Listen to me sound like a chipmunk.
He says he'll watch him later.
Okay, cool. Oh, yeah, Rob already said that. All right, so Dave, bring us home. Final action. Remember, after you take this, we're then going to go through this one more time, and then let's get it on.
And don't forget, you just play yours
Face
face down no matter what and say whatever you want
So
to do.
actually, give me
And-
3 of those. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it
Well-
literally makes no
Well-
difference.
I want to look at
Well, it doesn't matter because it
He
doesn't
can, he
it
can,
pass?
he can deny,
It
but
does. Good call.
Yeah, the 3 he doesn't pick will pass to me,
Fair
and then
point.
the rest will be shuffled.
Fair point. Actually, I don't know if that's the case.
Oh.
I think, no, they all get shuffled because it's
Okay.
a new round. No, they all get shuffled. Yep. Hey, Duncan,
Wait.
welcome.
Might be misremembering how we did it.
Yeah, we
Or-
we didn't do it that way, but yeah,
Oh.
we probably
How,
did it
how
wrong.
big is the play mat for those that have purchased? I'm curious.
So if I play a recruit, am I the last person to go?
Yes. Train is the only one you're first. Otherwise,
Yeah,
you're
otherwise you're last for everything else except for train,
last. If you're not first, you're last.
right?
But
Well, I guess technically if he betrayed, he would be only.
So both.
Right?
yeah, I'm thinking, can't get rid of the monster though. Don't want to move. That would give me.
Monster's not hurting you though. So far.
Oh, the monster's not hurting anybody. Dude just wants to hang out. He
He
hears the
just
restaurants
wants
are
to-
amazing.
He just wants to be friends.
That's it.
You
But
people,
you can't betray up here.
You cannot.
No.
Right.
Again,
monsters are friends,
Shintos don't move.
Right.
not food.
But they will go away at the end. No.
Yes, at the end of the
At the end.
new round, right.
Okay.
Yes, Dave.
Yeah, I'm looking.
20% bigger, which we actually found out when you have a really, really big fight in Nagato.
With all of the
All the
monsters.
Well, it was like 3 of them, I
There was
think.
2 monsters and a ton of people.
Yeah, and it was just too big
Oh.
for the space.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Upside down, upside
There you
down,
go.
upside
Yep.
down. There you go.
Give me the 3. Okay.
do another betray.
Okay, so
Need to put it next to Michael so that we remember that he's the one that starts
good
because
call.
we'll all
Yep,
forget.
Yep, and we'll
Yep.
shuffle all of them up. Yep, there we go.
Because that's the one that makes sense to me because I can get rid of this one.
He comes back. Well, that makes sense, sure.
And you substitute. it
Like
does-
for like.
Okay.
So in other words, you can't touch my monster. Get your filthy
Yeah,
hands
I know.
off my
I know
clean
that.
monster.
I know that. Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah,
20%, yeah, I think that would be useful. That would actually fit real nicely on this too.
If I go there, I'm gonna take you out.
Out of the brown.
Out
Here?
of there. Yeah.
Are you sure? Hold on, before we do, hold on.
Think about this.
Yes.
Before we do that, so you're purple, right?
Yeah.
You have a fight going on over here.
I definitely have a fight going on.
You don't have any Ronin. I could offer you a Ronin
Don't do that.
and we say a Ronin and a buck to leave my dude alone. He's not doing anything. He's not gonna. There's no fight here.
Well, I think he's worth a Ronin and $3.
No, he's not. Let's not be greedy, Dave.
All right,
I'll do-
$2.
All right, that's fair.
All right.
Okay.
I don't like this deal.
Okay.
I object. I object.
I think he actually intentionally did that. Like he was never coming here to begin
Oh,
with.
you only gave me
What
one.
is there there?
Oh, my bad. Sorry.
Yeah, yeah.
My bad. My
Well,
bad.
Try to fool Banker Dave with money.
Yeah, who are you?
All right, so that is the end. We go into another kami phase. So again, Matt can put another bushi out. Oh, there's 2 different sizes of the mat. Okay, gotcha. Well, we appreciate that. What is it? Is it Xanthusks? So thanks for joining us. All right, cool. So here, do you wish to purchase another card?
I will not.
All right. So then movement. Oh boy. So this is the very last thing before we go into a battle phase. So I can move actually 2 spots. You know what? How much money do you have over there? So you have 1,
I have a mere one.
but
one
you're
buck.
going to get more.
I will get 3 more
Right,
at the start
and
of the war phase.
And you know what?
Holy smokes, you got 3 cards.
Yeah, because of this.
Yes,
And,
he did up in
Dave did up
Hokkaido.
here.
Yep.
Asher, one more panel over. One more. You can do it.
You're so close.
You're so close. You get confused. It's okay.
You know what? I'm going to move. That would be dumb. So we won't move him, but we will move him. So, you know what? Yeah, we'll move him there in the Kanzai. All right, so that is the end. So we now move in. Michael, will you let him out? Just split the panels and he'll
'cause
be fine.
He'll figure it out. He'll be able to come
Oh,
back
you
in.
can it should stretch.
It should stretch.
Yeah,
You're good.
you're fine. All right, so we go into
go.
the battle phase. So we start here. First off, any battle cards?
Yes.
Get your $3.
$3.
One more. Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, so that's done. Now we go into area 1, so Kanzai. So me and Dave. All right, I have 5, 10. I have 14 money and 1 Ronin. What do you have, sir?
I have 9 money and 1 Ronin.
All right, game on. Here we go. So actually, this way you guys can see them both at the same time.
Put your board behind your
There you
screen
go.
like that, and then
And then put the stuff on there.
That's right.
Got it.
and remember, if you win, you'll lose any of the money that you put on there.
That you bid,
Otherwise,
correct. And you also
Yeah.
win the tile, which don't forget the
Yeah.
tile is worth
tile is a big deal.
potentially a lot of points.
But any money you don't bid, you'll have to bid on future battles.
Right.
Kanzai equals bonsai.
That's right.
I think my favorite part of the first time we played this was when I actually did. I think I was in a battle against Amanda. I did all 4, but I started out with the greater force. So you also did the seppuku. So I ended up getting.
going,
all of
where's
the
all
points.
my
Yeah, it was awesome.
Do I really want to do that? I don't think.
He'll figure it out.
I'm done.
So am I.
All right, let's reveal. What do we got?
Should we put them on the board?
No,
Or
no, they
see
can
it?
see it. Yeah. So what do you got? What do you got?
How many on that?
How much?
I've got 4 take
Okay, so nobody has seppuku.
Right.
I considered it, decided against it. So I have 3 for take a hostage. You win because you took 4 there. And now I can add my Ronin, which that's useless. And the battle outcome is 2-1. So technically, there you go. So you win the battle.
Okay.
You did not. Hold on, real
did
quick.
kill
When you took
anybody.
the hostage, you actually take 1 victory point from me. So there to there. Okay. So you won the battle. So you get the tile, which stays up there near your player board so folks can see it. There you go. And then nobody played Imperial Poets. So gain that for victory points for every figure killed. So I lost. So this money goes away. However, I'll take my $4, please.
The reparations.
Thank you.
Right.
All right. So that battle is
Talk
done.
about that.
Okay. So 1 is done. We'll go ahead and put that back. So we go into 2 now. Where's 2? Right there. So you 2, get it on.
How much money do you have, Dave?
I now have $5 and 1
Ronin.
Ronin.
I have 2 Ronin and $14.
Wow.
That's a lot.
But he's got a second
Lots
battle to
of
fight
dollars.
too.
No.
Is it really
That's
a battle?
that's my friend over there. I'm not fighting there.
Yeah,
Oh, that's true.
Sile.
Yeah.
There's
I
a
think
little blue piece there.
Yeah.
So fight will happen. So yeah, that was my plan. Was take captive, take a hostage, and then hire Ronin. I would have won 2-1. That was my plan.
But Dave had the money for the hostage.
So I had I bid 2 more bucks for taking the hostage, I would have won the fight. Alas.
Daimyo can't be taken hostage, but he did have 1
He-
Bushi.
yeah.
So
And so, yeah, I am paying attention. I promise. I could have taken him hostage, which I still would have won the fight. Just didn't work out. It happens.
because money talks. It's
Yep.
all about the money.
Hey, and I'm rolling deep. I got to spend it. Well, then this just in, I'm going to win the next fight.
I think so.
Oh, look at the smoke from both of their heads come up during this. This is there's a lot more decision here than it looks. Than
Yeah.
we first thought when we first were learning the game.
Definitely.
Once we did the first battle phase,
Yeah, we
it's
were like,
oh, okay, now this,
okay.
yeah. The light bulb.
Yep. Bing.
When you guys are done, holler.
I'm done.
Okay.
I'm
Holler.
still working on it. Okay.
All right.
I'm done.
All right. Reveal. What do we got?
Oh my.
Oh, that's a lot. Oh, Matt wins. Well, no. Check that out. Hold on.
Yeah.
Can I see?
Yeah. Hold on. Dave wins seppuku 1-0, and you resolve left to right. So you
Yep.
commit seppuku.
Leave the coin on there for now.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So these two are dead. So you get 2 victory points.
Why are they dead?
You
Because you
Seppuku.
killed them.
them.
Well,
Killed
it's
them.
You
May.
may.
You may
So
He
kill
won the
them.
right to
They
seppuku.
kill all your figures.
And get victory points and honor for doing so.
You don't have to though, but you're the only one that's allowed to.
I thought you were killing yourself.
You
You are.
Yeah.
Dave. You're
Oh.
purple.
You're purple.
Okay. So everybody dies?
If you want to.
Yeah.
Okay.
2 points and 2 honor for Dave.
Okay.
So only 1 there. All right. So that's done. Now take hostage.
Yeah. I
They're
decided
all
not to.
dead. Okay. And now the next one.
I could
which is
hire
hire
Ronan. I decided not to. Don't. Well, here, I'll throw them in. They're
You
there.
don't lose them. So you okay? So now the battle outcome is now 3. No, you do not. You lost that.
Oh,
He
I-
outbid you. You do not get to play your Ronin.
I got
So
it.
it's 3-0. Matt wins.
And I threw one on Imperial Poets.
Just in case?
Just in case, 2
So
points.
you get 2 victory points because 2 people died.
So these go away because I'm the loser.
Correct.
Right.
So 2 for there. Okay.
But here, you get all this money. Look at all it.
That's kind of what I figured.
Hey, I'm a team player, Portos. Okay.
Oh, I wonder who wins the third battle.
Oh, hey, look at that. I'm there by myself. That's easy. I take
I
that.
really
one.
wish you wouldn't have given Dave all of the money.
There's a little bit of a strategy into giving people money, too.
To
It's like,
be able to
I
get
see
them
what
to
their
win.
next fight is.
Exactly.
Maybe.
So
I want
here
them
in
to win that one.
Kyoto. So real quick, Green has 3 force because remember he's turtle, which means his strongholds count against Dave. So it's 3-2 currently. Fights on.
I've got $4.
Good Lord. I have
Much more.
15.
And how many Ronin tokens? 1.
Now, when you hire Ronan, it's just from your hand?
It's whatever Ronin you have to hire.
Oh, okay. So you can't hire a
No.
whole ton of them.
Oh, well,
Make sure I
sure
can't.
you can if you've acquired a
No,
whole
can-
ton of them.
Now, can I take a hostage there? No.
Nope, I don't have any.
You cannot take hostages
That is correct.
because it's a daimyo. You can't
Right.
take a hostage, and you can't take
Stronghold.
strongholds.
Those never leave the board.
Yep.
It was just 1 Ronin token you had available, right?
Yes. And you don't have any, right?
No, he doesn't.
Correct.
That's my favorite pose in all of board gaming, right here.
Also a bit of a shield because the
Oh,
screen's not that tall.
gotcha. Oh, okay. Well, all right. That's funny. So, are you guys able to follow along? Is
Now,
it making sense?
do you-
Dave,
Okay,
do me a
I'm good.
favor and bring your board up this way. There you go. Good. Plenty.
Do you have any does he have to tell me if he has any special cards that increase
No,
the
nothing
value?
like that.
No, there's nothing like that. I just have $4.
I would for mine just to let you know that type thing. Yeah. Basically, there is nothing hidden in this game except what you're physically bid when you actually
when you're
place
bidding
bids,
and what you're
that's
bidding.
it. That's
The
it.
end.
Yeah,
Got
that's the only hidden information in this game, which really kind of surprised me a little bit. In a good way,
Game with so many minis and no dice.
right?
Okay, yeah. I'm all set.
Okay, Dave?
If you win, you kill the other guy?
Yes, they bug out. Now, strongholds will not leave the board, mind
Right,
you.
right.
Okay.
The immortal turtles.
And Eric brings up a good point real quick, Dave. before you guys finish, that you could, if you wish, still bid on taking hostages, even though you can't take hostages. So he can't take hostages.
Oh, yes, there is that.
Okay.
Hmm.
So it's not just about what you can do. It's denying
denying.
your opponents the
Right.
ability
If
to
it's
do.
a tie, it goes in
But
the
it
sword.
Correct. Which it's good to be the king, right? In your case.
Yeah, I see how this works. Okay, done.
All right. Hold on. Wait. Are
All
you
right.
done for
I'm
real
done
now? Okay. All right. Reveal them, fellas. All right. So seppuku,
Okay, so I'll kill my daimyo.
you can.
I will.
Okay. So you kill yourself. So 1 and 1 on the board. Okay.
Mhm.
So that's seppuku. Then we go into the second one. Dave,
Take hostages.
You cannot, but you win that, so he could not. Then,
Hire Ronan.
okay, so might as well, right?
Mhm.
So how many Ronin do you have?
1.
So that's 3 to 2. He wins the battle. So Dave takes that. And then,
I did.
hold on, you're tied.
Oh.
Tide goes to honor.
Honor goes here. You win. There was one guy killed. You get 1 victory point, Dave.
Should have put.
There we
two
go.
there.
So now,
I
if
did.
you lost, money goes away. You get the money. And we go into battle number 5. Battle number 5 is me, Amanda, and my partner over there, Matt. I have 1 Ronin and a metric crap ton of cash.
I have 5 money and no Ronin.
I got 2 money and 2 Ronin.
I have 12 and 1 Ronin. Okay. And remember, because I have the lowest honor as of this moment right now, I do. So he's worth 3 force. Okay?
And currently, we're allied,
Good
so
guy.
my guy's not leaving the board,
Correct.
regardless of what happens.
Unless you separate.
Unless I decide for him to leave the board and put money on it and win it.
And real quick to note, if Matt or I choose take a hostage, take Amanda, 0 points to gain from that because she has no points currently. Okay?
Can you take your ally hostage?
I don't think you. I think you can.
It's no way to treat an ally.
Right? That's actually a really good question. I don't.
But you
remember
guys are
seeing that.
allied through this battle.
are
There's
we
nothing
even-
that can change it.
No, battles are not. We're not allied. It just means he won't lose his dude off the map if he
Got it.
loses.
Oh.
And Ibushi got eaten by a
Does
monster
not
yet?
say that you cannot take your ally.
We're on the
So,
first battle
hold
with a
on.
monster.
Does that change things? Should have kept my big mouth shut.
You can take your ally's figure as a hostage.
Yep.
According to
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But we returned the hostages after this.
That's right.
eventually.
You said $2, $5, Amanda?
Yes.
I'm done.
$6 on everything.
And hold on, how many Ronin do you have?
2.
Okay.
All right, I'm done.
I'm not done. I lied. Oh, this is really hard. This is a lot harder than I thought it was going to be.
I like what Cotton
I'm done.
said.
Okay, everyone done? Okay.
Oh my God! Look
All
at
right.
all the money she's gonna
Okay,
get.
so seppuku.
2.
2.
All right, higher here is going to be Matt. Matt, do you wish to?
I do.
All right, so seppuku. So he dies. So 1 honor for red and 1 point for red. Then we go into hostages. You're still in the battle. Keep this in mind, even though you have no forces here.
Wait, Amanda did seppuku too.
Yeah, but they
But-
She lost the
But
bid.
We
that
tied, and Matt is higher in honor.
hostages. That's me.
You want to take me as hostage?
I elect not to.
Okay.
Then add Ronin. I bet 3. So I will add my 1 Ronin. So I'm at 4. We resolve the battle. So Amanda is killed.
Correct.
Then I bid 3. How much did you bid?
1.
All right. So I get 1 victory point for killing for every figure killed. I get 2 because Matt committed
I killed myself.
seppuku.
That is correct.
There, done. So now you both get rid of your money, and we split this. So let's
Oh,
see.
jeez.
So 7, nope, 6 and 6. Thank you, and I will take that.
We missed
What?
one of Matt's abilities. That his Ronin turned into coins.
Oh, these should have
and
been
then he can
coins.
use coins as Ronin.
Oh,
I could, but
Yay. Fair point. Good
Mhm.
call. All right.
he's not a hostage. He's an honored battle guest.
Leave it to Franny to
Yep.
bring the funny. All
Okay,
right, cool.
Hokkaido
So
is the next
it's up
one?
to you to remember your own
I
special
know.
ability, right?
Yeah.
All right, so Hokkaido.
All right,
You
so
too.
it's me and Dave. I have 8 money.
And Dave?
I have 6.
And my daimyo is worth 1 more force, so I currently have 2 force there.
There you go.
Okay, and
And-
I've got 1 Ronin also.
Okay. And
So I
he
can
also
equal
outdoes
you.
you in, and he outdoes
He's got
you
the
in
honor.
In honor. Thank you. All right, cool.
So I gotta do is figure out a way of surviving.
Hey, Rand, welcome. Yeah, exactly, Mark. It's not a hostage in that case. If it's an ally, it's an honored guest. Throw them a feast, right? As long as they take their shoes off.
You had how much money, Dave? 5 or 6? What
I
did
have
you say?
6.
Okay.
Yeah, when there's multiple people in a battle, like what we just had, I had to be like, okay, she has more money, so if she does this, but then Matt does that. No, wait, I got to move this money here to prevent Matt from being able to do. So, yeah,
Yeah.
it's.
Did
Yeah.
we didn't have that ever.
We never had a
First
three-way
fight.
or more battle. That was our first one so far. Yeah.
So, I think I've got this figured out, how I want to do it.
You're done?
Um,
Amanda, are you done?
I am done.
Afternoon tea.
That's Saturday, actually, Jordan.
and so whoever, so you get rid of all your money anyway.
Yep.
That's sad.
Well, you'll
Says
get,
the banker.
you'll get 7 new bucks.
Yeah.
I am done.
All right, reveal it.
I have 6 on higher Ronin.
Okay, so hold on. First off, nobody has seppuku.
No,
Take hostage.
I do.
I cannot be taken
Daimyo.
hostage. It's a
But she
daimyo.
just he prevents you
You
Right.
from taking hostage.
Correct.
Okay.
And then I've got 3 in the higher.
I have 6.
All right. So Amanda. So no Ronin for
No
you.
Ronin.
Okay. So
Amanda
it's
wins
2 to 1. Amanda wins the battle.
Right.
Right.
There you go. So take
And I
this.
get. Is he killed?
Yeah, he's killed now.
Okay, so now I get a
So yep. There we go.
point. And
And you give all that money to Dave. Dave gets rid of all the money he spent. And we go into the final battle, which is 7. And
Move
there you
that
go.
Group over here.
Okay, so 7. This goes to Matt. Hold on, I forgot where. Hand me the 6 marker, please. All right, so that is the end of the battle phase. So now we go into seasonal cleanup. And let me just make sure we don't forget anything here real quick. So discard all coins. All Ronin come back here. Return all your Shintos. If you'll hand me my 2 Shintos, please. Thank you. And
I
then
love that. That sitcom in the 50s. My 2 Shinto.
the political mandates, give those to Michael. All right, so that's the end of spring. So we go into beginning now. So here we go. We set the these up first here. So Amanda, if you'll throw those out. And then the seasonal cards go away. We'll read them. Everybody gets their seasonal income and then return hostages.
I skipped a step by only returning some of my money and keeping my seasonal income,
Oh, okay. All right.
just in case
Sure.
anyone was wondering why I
I need
didn't
7.
All
return
right.
the money.
So
It wasn't
Kyushu
cheating.
is 1.
Hokkaido is 2.
Okay, help me. There you go.
Nagato is 3. Purple.
Nagato right there.
Kyoto is 4.
Okay, thank you.
Oshu is 5. Shikoyu is 6. Kanzai is 7.
All right, so Edo. Nothing going on in Edo this turn. So, Amanda, you want to go over the cards? Everybody can go ahead. Dave, you will get 1 more additional dollar for returning the hostage from the bank. Thank you. And I will get my $4 and like it.
Yeah, so the guy that didn't need money had like tons of money last time.
Yeah, you notice that? Yeah.
Okay, so
So
Go
hold on
around.
real quick before we go into the second round. You guys following along? That all makes sense? All right, cool. Go ahead.
all right, we need to do monsters now.
Yeah. So okay. So sadly, he's out of the game. He will never come back because all the old cards go away. So all right, who we doing first?
Yuri,
Which really reminds me of the one that comes out of the TV. What's
the ring.
The ring, right?
Okay.
So there you go.
It's
Okay.
a monster. It counts as a daimyo with 2 force.
All right. So this is a second daimyo worth 2 force. All right. Cool. Next.
Oni of blood. He has
The
like
2 maces?
2 maces, yeah.
All right.
Counts as 2 force or 4 force in any province where you have the lowest honor.
So 2 force for everybody. 4 force if you have the lowest honor of those fighting there. Cool. All right.
Oni of souls. If you
Which-
win a war province token with this monster, gain 2 points for each Oni you have.
Nice. Headless dudes or dudettes, I'm not sure, and there are their heads. So yeah,
That's really gross.
he's friendly.
Those
He's great at parties, right?
Yeah, he seems really sweet.
Okay.
freaky
All right,
monsters
cool.
here.
Good. All right.
All right,
what
so-
else
Dude
we
knows
got?
how to get ahead.
He does. There's. Alright, so the first virtue card is Justice. Gain 3 points whenever you kill 1 or more figures from a player with lower honor than you.
I.e. me. Yes. Okay.
Then Respect. You may take an additional hostage whenever you take hostage in battle. Why that's respectful, I'm not sure. Path of the Serpent. Shipping road upgrade. You may charge other players money in order to cross each different shipping route with their figures.
However, important to note, Amanda is immune from that because she flies everywhere.
That's correct. Path of the
You
Samurai.
could choose to take a shipping route.
At the end of a recruit mandate, you may place an extra bushi in any province.
Nice.
Way of the Bushido. At the start of war phase, gain 2 money and 2 points per each different virtue you have.
Now, what does that mean?
Any blue card, the different blue cards that you have, you get 2 points and 2 money.
Doesn't look like any of us are very virtuous so
No,
far.
we're not at all. And Way of the Ronin. At the start of war phase, you gain 2 Ronin.
Someone was asking, chat's asking how many battle tokens each player has.
They should be able to see, but I have 2.
2.
2.
1.
0.
All right. I did explain the goal of the game, right? Victory points here.
Winning.
All right. So now we go. Now all alliances are broken, right? So we begin anew.
So as the person who's going to choose first, I really am thinking I'm going to marshal, and I would love someone
Hey,
else
Dave.
to recruit. Who
I
wants
think
to-
kindly
Amanda.
of you.
Duh.
Oh,
How you
and I are
doing?
both-
I'm good.
Would you like to get together? You're over
I
there.
don't wanna have
I'm
to
over
beat
there.
you
I'm
over
gonna
the
stay
head
away
with him, so-
from that area.
And
Sounds good to me.
especially
I'll
with
give someone a buck if
all
they
of my
recruit.
good things. First of all, I'm the highest there. Second of all, I get to choose what card to play, so I'm a very good ally.
Yeah, that's what I'm
don't
saying.
think-
But
yeah,
I only have 4
fighting
bucks.
over.
I got to keep some money, so I can't bribe.
Oh, I wasn't talking about bribing. I just want to
Yeah.
have the alliance. I'm
Yeah.
just pointing.
Absolutely.
Wouldn't
How well
you,
we're
wouldn't you
doing.
love to be able to build a
Oh,
stronghold
really? You got-
with Marshall?
all right, there
No?
you go,
No? Womp womp.
All right. So Mike.
It's no fun being all by yourself.
Well, you just betrayed everyone, even though you weren't. Yeah.
He does like that betray an awful lot.
Yeah. So I don't know what Edward's thinking.
I don't want to lose the honor.
All right.
Do
So
you
Okay.
gain honor if you're betrayed?
You lose on.
Well-
no.
Just the person that did it loses the honor.
Lose-
Nobody
so-
gains anything.
So if you're
it's
directly
possible.
below them, then you would.
right. Yeah.
But like I
Got
said, I will marshal.
All right. So marshalling.
Start with Amanda.
Oh, that's right. Yep.
I choose to not do anything.
Right. Let's see. So this is moving all of our figures, right?
Yes.
My daimyo will go up to the northeast there for 1 movement, and you know what? Bring my daimyo back. Double check. Yeah. So he's actually going to go to Shikoku, and he will go up north to Hokkaido. Done.
Bonk.
Well,
Sorry, Asher, I didn't want to bonk you my knees.
let's move there and there.
Interesting. Because you'll be able to build there.
You don't really want Kyoto. You can just...
Because
There's
remember, the
nothing-
set collection is different province colors. Okay,
Oh, it is.
it is.
There's not much reason to stay where you already got.
That's why I'm like,
Oh, you should
denial. Yeah, keep those up there so
those up.
folks can see.
Yeah.
There you go. You can move the bases back, the round.
Here, I'll just take mine and put it over here.
Yeah, there you go. All right, cool.
Yeah, we can deal with those when we need them.
I still haven't gotten the Gato, so I think I'll go there. And Ito doesn't give us anything.
Correct. There, you can go there, but the only thing it would be good for is if you harvest and you control that, right? Because then you would get 2 victory points and 2 cash.
Got it.
But it's not worth those this round.
So. Good grief, you have nobody on the board.
He's like, yeah,
I
rub
have,
it in.
I have no dudes on this
well,
map.
he does have 2 force there.
The immortal turtles.
Yes. Long live the tortoise.
Those are great sandwiches.
Done.
And tortas.
Yeah,
Mhm.
never mind. Go ahead,
Right.
Michael.
Well, I've got no dudes to
Compete with
move,
that.
but I
Okay.
can build a stronghold. Oh, I guess I could move my
You can
Tordai?
move your stronghold. Right?
I can move
Tordai,
my-
yes. The plural for torta.
Yeah. Not Edu, but anywhere else. I will build my new one over in Kyushu, Yellow.
Kyushu? All right. I'm okay. I got mine.
and then let's see, move into. Actually, I'll stay in Kyoto.
All right. Pass the 3. And here, let me have the other stack after you
There's
guys.
your
hand.
4th.
We'll
There's the
put these
stack.
here. There we go. Cool. All right.
How much
Yeah,
sense? 6.
How much sense would it make for me to deny somebody Kyushu, which it's viable. The problem is right now, I'm more worried about myself. I only got 2 dudes on a map right now. I need to get another stronghold out. So
That guy's worth at least three days.
yeah, but the problem is I can't split him, right? So I either need some new people, i.e. monsters, or I need.
Train.
All right, well, there's one. So who's Amanda allied with? With Matt? Okay, so Amanda goes first and pays 1 less.
I'm going to take the way of the Ronin, so I pay nothing.
And what's that?
I gain 2 Ronin at the start of each war phase.
Okay, can you go over the monsters again? I know Yuri is
Oh,
a
we're doing
daimyo
this.
worth 2, right?
Actually, wait a minute.
Okay, just kidding.
I'm going to take her. I forgot about her. So I'm going to spend 2 for Yuri.
Oh, okay. So Yuri. There you go. The ring is in.
And she summons wherever, right?
No, wherever you have it. Well, for you.
For me,
yes,
wherever.
Yes. I was going to say normally wherever stronghold, but yeah.
So that's actually a daimyo worth
3,
for
because
us.
all of my daimyo have 3.
And these do stack, correct, yes.
Combos.
Yep. Hey, Peter, welcome.
Interesting.
Do the green strongholds count for harvest?
Yep,
They count as a force of 1, so
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
I would think so, yeah.
I will go to Kyushu.
Oh, man.
Kyushu, please. I
Oh,
can't
sorry.
read
Yeah,
it.
that makes the most sense for Amanda. Can you read the other 2 Onis, please?
I
Uh,
object.
Count as a Oni of Blood counts as 2 force or 4 force in any province where you have the lowest honor. And the Oni of Souls is if you win a War Province token with this monster, you get 2 points for each Oni you have.
However, he's only worth 1 force. And how much is the Oni of Blood?
3.
You know what? We'll make it 2.
You only pay 1.
You
I
only
only
pay
pay
1.
1. I'm thinking 1 less. I only pay 1. So I will go ahead and take the Oni of Blood. There.
You Oni this, sir.
I do Oni that. And all of a sudden, that's now 4. Isn't there enough monster on monster violence?
Apparently
in the world?
not.
Okay.
I object again.
Can you read me the red cards over there?
Gain 2 money and 2 points for each different virtue you have at the start of the war phase. The
Virtue
virtues are the
being-
blue cards.
There you
There's
go.
some not that one.
Way of the Ronin, gain 2 Ronin at the start of war.
Which is money to me.
Correct, and it's
Alright.
free.
It is free to me. I'll take that.
Yeah, it's just getting better, isn't it? Dave?
What are the 2 blue cards?
Justice, gain 3 points whenever you kill one or more figures from a player with lower honor than you, which is everyone to you right now. Respect, you may take an additional hostage whenever you take hostage in battle. So you can take 2 hostages at once.
Which is worth
And
2
the green ones?
money.
You
Remember
may
also.
charge other players money in order to cross each different shipping route with their figures. At the end of a recruit mandate, you may place an extra bushi in any province.
I already have. Well, that's different.
Oh,
than
and
this
real
one.
quick, just to be clear, you can have multiples. You can have multiples of the same card, and they do stack. Okay.
I think that's the one I want then.
Path the bushi upgrade.
No, you don't.
At the end of a recruit mandate, which is this,
Uh huh.
you may place an extra bushi, which is these.
So you would actually get to get 2 extra bushi on the board. One for that card and one for your previous card.
I've already got so many out there. I'm gonna pass on that one and take the big guy.
All right.
Oh, boy.
The Oni is out. So go ahead,
There's my 2.
get one of your bases on him. And where do you have strongholds? Here?
Yes.
All right. Just clips on. Yeah, just there you go. Cool.
Alright.
There we go. Cool. All right, what you got? Well,
Path of the Samurai.
right, the one you wanted
The
apparently.
one I
right?
wanted.
All right, so now I'm up. Take my 3 plus 1. Wow.
What is it?
Oni.
What is an Oni?
It just means it's a type
Is
of
that the
monster.
mon-
It's a type of
Oh,
monster.
type of
that's all.
monster.
Yeah.
So it says get multiple monsters is what it's saying.
Turtle tried to get more strongholds on the board. Turtle tried.
um, yeah, I will marshal. So 3 to you, sir. All right. So marshaling can pay 3. Me and my ally, Dave.
Right.
When it becomes, oh, I'm sorry, I'm
It's not
last.
your turn yet.
So Matt, you're up. You can move, and Dave and I can also build a stronghold if we wish.
And you can build it anywhere or
Yes, anywhere, period. Rand said, in 10 minutes, I've seen everyone wearing Ian O'Toole faces, Davis face, the face, laughing, meaning our patron shirts that he designed, laughing with each other and shaking hands across the table. That variety of social experience is why I play games and why I'm sold on this.
Nice.
Nice.
I think I'm good with where I'm at.
Okay,
So I'm up next.
you are.
I will certainly build another
As the board
stronghold.
stands, I'm good with where I'm at. Probably by the time it gets to you, I'll think differently. Like, where
No.
did I stand?
Let's see.
Jordan, whenever you do, please send us pictures. I want to see everything painted.
Yeah, we saw a couple pictures. It was really impressive stuff.
It was, yeah. Like, I can appreciate it. I have no interest in painting minis.
I
but
love
I
to
can,
This
look.
I'll go.
I love to look at them.
yeah, I
Yeah.
can appreciate them, right? And are you
I've-
moving?
I've dabbled.
Yeah, I think I
Dabbed.
will.
Yeah.
Or
I want to
dab.
stay there.
Matt says Onis are typically seen as demons, by the way.
I
Which,
c- I could
looking at them,
understand that.
I would not doubt it.
Yeah, I would not guess angels.
no.
I would like to crawl away from Kyushu and into Kanzai.
Kanzai, right here. Okay.
Yeah. And
Slink away,
slink
if you
away.
will. Right.
Yeah.
Oh wait,
I'm
no,
thinking
that's
about-
like what's
Now, why did you move 2?
Finding Nemo, right?
I
Surf's
moved
up,
one.
Yeah.
dude, right? The
Oh.
turtle.
It's the-
Nice,
yeah.
nice long
Got
sea
it.
route down.
Okay.
Got it.
I would like to spread out my stronghold more, but I don't know if it would actually do any good over there.
But
So
you've got to get dudes on the board. Yep.
I'll get dudes whether or not it's here or here.
Right.
I will. I will spread out.
You're welcome. And Amanda? Okay, up to Kyushu?
Yes, please.
Okay. All right, so for me, I will spend $1 because anytime I spend money, I only have to spend one. So I'll go ahead and get a stronghold out. And I will go ahead and put it there. And as far as movement, I now have 3 on the board. So we're going to go 1. Hold on. There it is. I will take the Oni of Skulls down here to Kanzai. He's worth 3. And I will move the Oni of Blood, who counts as 4, up there. And he's going to hang out. Oops. I don't know where that was. I think it was there. So let me know where I bumped that at, guys. There. Done. Not moving. And that's it, right? Because I chose it. So Matt, you have 3. That's 4, sir. Choose.
Those monsters are scary.
There's Kyle.
Yeah, I that may have been a pipe dream.
Oh, we need to do something
Robert.
first.
What? Oh, right.
Technically,
Yeah.
but
Oh,
not
wow.
really.
So, well, there hasn't been a recruit,
Right,
so
yeah.
done. Okay, so technically we do that. Whoop, done.
Yeah,
Here we go.
just-
Yep.
Yeah,
No,
very
no,
clear
good
about
call.
wanting a
Right.
recruit.
I made a statement about recruiting.
Right.
No.
Hey, Dave, you're purple, right?
Hmm?
After he chooses, I have some opinion on what you should play.
Okay. I think it's probably the same thing.
Since
I was
we
thinking
haven't done
probably.
a recruit, let's do a recruit.
Yeah.
Dave,
Okay.
recruit.
All right, Dave.
I get
go
to
and recruit.
start.
Yep.
Go back
You
1 on
start.
purple, Portos says.
Thank you. Okay. All right, so recruit.
That's
You are
movement.
not allied means
This
you can
is
summon
No.
one.
Cards.
Right. It's buying a card.
Summon one from each of my strongholds, right?
Correct. So right now you can summon a total of 2 or 2 Shintos or 1 Shinto and 1 in either of those locations. Correct.
Okay. I think that's where I want to go. This one here is
Adabushi.
Cool. Thank you, Portos and Tiago.
yeah. I think definitely I want to go there. And on my second one. Well, speak up. You don't have to hide.
I would like one of those.
Well, okay.
But it's possible that other people might go there. There's a lot of people to go between you and I. But I'm just saying that if it's available, I would like to. But the problem
I
is,
could just do 2 here.
sure. I mean, now you effectively have 3. There.
Oh, that's true.
However, remember, if somebody goes here, they shoot to the top, and now you lose the tiebreaker. I'm not trying to sell you on this. I'm simply stating a fact. That denies it. So that works as 2. That's pretty
And
clever.
then I get to place Abushi anywhere I want.
Cool,
For
Michael.
this card.
Have a great evening. See you tomorrow for the 1822 teach. All right. All right.
Is
So
Is
you're
that all
done.
to recruit?
Yeah.
All right.
All right, so I've got 3 strongholds out, so I can do 3 dudes, and then from the cards, I also can do these guys.
Holy smokes.
So some dudes
So
are
hold
getting
on.
on this
Don't you
map.
get to?
I got one extra.
Oh, you
die.
got one. All right. Cool.
Did.
Good deal. Okay, I'm gonna ask the dumb question. Who's Tiago? Because I feel like I should know who
Yeah,
he
everybody's
is.
like, "Ee,"
Yeah,
but I
right,
have no
so-
idea who you
Hi-
are.
hi, Tiago.
All right, I'm gonna send my daimyo into this mess. Whoops.
Oh my gosh.
Unless someone wants to bribe me out of there.
No, I think that's a wonderful place for you to go, says the guy who already has Oshu. So please, load up.
Yes. One here. And I was thinking about Ryujin, but it's really difficult for me to get up there now. So.
And who gets the Shinto? Was that you, Michael? You get to
Which-
place a Shinto
yeah.
after? Yeah. Okay. All right.
Yep.
Cool.
So he's got 3 extra people
Oh,
there.
okay.
Yeah.
See?
So this
And-
Shinto must go directly on a shrine, though.
okay. Yeah.
So he'll go here,
Well, there's that. All right.
and then.
And he knows he's probably safe because I have 0 interest in jumping up there because of the Onis that I had.
Stronghold. And then any province for this last one. Let's go here.
Good grief. Okay.
Big fight.
I got
Wow.
some dudes out there now.
Oshu's getting nasty. All right, well, cool. Welcome, Tiago. Cool.
Yes.
All right. So hopefully you're enjoying this then, even if you're probably cringing at poor play. But all right, Amanda.
Amanda's recruit.
Tiago is one
He
of the
works
designers
for
at CMOD
CMOD.
who designed and published the game.
Oh, nice.
Although Eric Lang's the public or the designer,
Yes.
but yeah, you get the idea.
Cool.
See what you did there, Zach. Let's not
No,
bring that up.
no, let's not
please.
start that, please. Shoot.
But see, this goes to show that, I mean, how big is this hobby? Like, this is something that we wouldn't normally, this is outside of our wheelhouse, you know, just from the look, from, it's got a bunch of minis, it's got, you know, all this stuff that we normally don't go for. And all these guys are like, yeah, this is, everybody know. And I'm like, But no, I think that's awesome
Yeah,
that this
right.
hobby can be so big.
Well, and what
so
the thing
so
is, though,
good.
that most anybody that we could say John Borer and they wouldn't have no.
Fair point.
You know,
right.
so
yeah,
it's,
yeah.
it's
It goes both ways,
ways.
right? Yeah. So that makes sense.
I'll throw my guy here to die. Go ahead. Die there, sir. Die. All right.
That it?
That's it.
All right. So recruiting. So I can summon. I now have 2 strongholds out there. So I have one here and I have one here, but we also have Shintos.
Did you do your extra one? Because you're allied with me.
Oh, no.
Yep, you get an extra one.
Didn't even notice.
I will head up there.
No, well, thank you, Tiago. That's very
Awesome.
kind.
Oh, wow. Call me a noble steed. Thank you. I appreciate that, man.
That's very kind.
awesome.
Thank
you.
Edward's a pretty good rule teacher.
He is. He's getting better every day. It's quite amazing,
Well,
actually.
The thing about it is you know how good he is when you try to teach like Great Western Trail.
Yeah, and you're like,
at a con, and you go, damn, I should have gotten.
Just watch
His
the
notes.
YouTube channel.
Just pull up the video.
You guys are embarrassing me. I
No, we're
appreciate
not.
it.
No, it's yeah.
It's
You know
the
what?
truth, and you know it.
I really.
You're not going to be able to win Kyushu, so just get that out of your mind and go somewhere else.
No. Actually, what I'm thinking is, for now, I'm going to put the stress on Turtle Boy over there. All right. So,
Okay.
Matt, you
Blue
played
has-
that,
It's
right?
getting awful
What was it?
crowded
Hold
in
on,
my
what?
Blue has
pseudo
2
Japan-like
strongholds.
area.
Vigil.
Right, yeah. So, that's what Amanda...
Yeah, I'm allied with Matt, who
So,
played.
you have 2 strongholds out there. You have that one up there, don't forget, right?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
so you would have had 2 anyway.
So, you could place...
Are they
Oh, I
saying
can
you
place
only
a
put
third
2?
one?
Place
Yeah.
another one, yeah.
Oh!
You have 2 strongholds, right?
I
Plus
do.
the bonus.
I forget about him because he's just.
He's sitting behind that big,
Yeah,
large monster.
There you go.
He's
Yeah.
terrifying.
Here, just move my Oni up. There we go. All right.
Okay.
There, so now they're.
Thank you.
I only have the 1 stronghold, however.
All right, so.
So you can place 2 total,
Yeah,
right?
they're likely going to be up here somewhere. Maybe.
Really made me feel good.
Yeah,
Not
that's
gonna lie.
nice.
That was nice.
And do you see what Ben said?
There.
It comes down to the fact that your
Shoot up.
production quality video is second to none in Board Game Arena. I barely watch other streams of games anymore. Thank you.
Well, sorry for everybody else, but thank you.
Beat both you dudes.
Playing
So-
better? Is that applicable?
No, work harder.
Work harder. We don't have that challenge coin yet. Next
I
year.
could only go there, so.
Put in
don't
enough
care
hours, I
much
think.
about that.
Yeah.
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 All right.
I,
Done?
So,
I
All right.
disagree with this turn of events.
All right. So real quick.
I
so
object.
just to remember. So Michael started. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We're at Dave. Dave should have those. We have 4 out there. Boom, done. Dave, you're up. I would recommend a harvest myself. It doesn't
Again.
remember Play it face down whenever you decide.
Right.
All right.
Harvest is. Well, we have superior force. Oh, yeah. That would probably. Oh. What happens when your. It goes in order.
Honor.
Happy to help. And Peter says, I really appreciate you guys playing games outside your usual selection. I'm an Omni gamer myself, but if I have to choose, I play Euros, medium to heavy, so it's interesting to hear what you guys think. And for those that aren't familiar with our normal streams, when we're done with this, we'll actually have a roundtable discussion and discuss it. And we're very candid about it. So, okay, so what'd you play, sir?
I played. What?
Harvest?
Yeah.
All right.
Harvest. So I
You
get a
played
buck.
whatever you wanted to play.
Yeah, all right. So
Everybody
everybody
gets a
gets a
buck.
buck, not named Edward and Dave.
Well,
Yeah, well, and we get
Also-
a
You
buck
get it anyway.
also, but
Yeah,
now
everyone gets a buck.
So technically, I go first. Then, no here anymore.
Why do you go first?
Because you're last. That's all.
yeah.
Oh.
So I do have this, which is going to be 3 victory points for yellow. There, going around. The only other place I have is Hokkaido, which
2 Ronin.
really
Right.
kind of stinks that things changed since before I went, but when I said that I would recommend Harvest earlier. So Dave, you're up.
Oh, it's you and I. Got
is.
it.
So you get 1 victory point, 1 coin, and 1 Ronin. So you were purple there. A Ronin, a coin. You get your victory point. Purple. Where else? You're down here in Edo.
Oh, yeah.
So 2 more points for purple, and 2 more coins. So 5 coins.
Yeah, he's got it.
Does he?
Yeah,
4.
got
There's
4.
The 4 because the
Because he has
stronghold.
the, so he
The
does
mighty
not
immortal
get that
turtles.
one.
Mm-hmm.
He does not. So that's it.
So I get 2 more coins.
Yeah, 2 more coins for Dave. There you go. Cool. All right. So that's the harvest. Now we go into another kami. So we have purple becomes first, already is first. Here, all 3 of us are tied. Who's highest? It looks like red. You can place 1 anywhere, remember, on the board.
Mm-hmm.
And then Dave, go ahead and start thinking about what card you want. And then when you're done you can move 2. Either 1 do 2 spots or however you want to do it.
1, 2.
You best slow your roll. So this guy, he's 3, just so you know. Don't get carried away there.
I got all the Ronin I need.
Oh, because the coins are Ronin?
Mm-hmm.
See
If
the
you
red
don't
card?
spend it all
This
to
one?
get access to Ronin,
Yeah.
right?
Because that is the
Yeah,
7th
Casey,
fight.
welcome to our life.
Yeah,
That's how he
Casey,
is.
He totally is. Hustler hustler.
Yes. With a confused look on his
I
face.
think I'll take this one here. It's a buck.
Thwarting me again.
Good.
And Zach says, surprising you guys don't normally play these. You seem like naturals. We play a lot of games.
play a
as
lot of
group,
games, yeah.
Plus we play a lot on the streams,
Mhm.
but for the most part, and well, we'll talk more about this specific game, but yeah, we'll talk more about it here in a little bit. Well,
Michael?
we're about halfway now.
So we're all done with the kami.
Yep.
So I need another one of those.
Yes, sir. It's you? 5, yeah. Sorry, it is. And
I thought it was me.
And Amanda will get the last
That's
one.
right.
There we go. Cool.
Okay. So, ooh, that would.
You can
be
always
awful.
tell.
Ah, good point. There you go. Good call. Yeah.
That would be okay.
That was thoughtful, Ben. He says, haven't mentioned it yet, but lots of love to all the regular guests. Very happy with the inclusion of Michael. Caught him on Viticulture. Appreciate seeing him back for more games. There you go.
I'm
Look,
happy to be back.
the fans are out for Michael.
Awesome.
All right.
I've even got a.
Casey Smith Road.
Yeah, well, that's what we were
Right.
saying.
All
That
right,
we're
so,
used to it. That's our
A buck
life.
for you, a buck for you. You got yours. A buck for you, and a buck for
You
me.
don't know how true that seems to be
Right.
all the time.
All right. Cool. So
What am
go
I
ahead.
doing? What am I doing? Oh, I'm
Oh, I'm
smoking your
winning.
winning.
That's what I'm
Winning.
doing.
The thing
what
that
I'm doing.
surprised me most was Matt was
All
second
right.
to me. placed
Collect
second.
rewards. I'm the only one.
So,
All by myself.
yep.
All the
So
one.
it looks like 4 points and $3.
$3 and 4 points for me.
And 4 points
For
there,
green.
so you're up to 5. There you go. I did explain the goal of the game. Right?
Don't touch me.
So condescending.
Mm-hmm.
Terrible.
And this is how it usually ends up for me. I pull ahead early, and then everybody goes past. And at least one person.
And you're like,
goes
wait.
But what would
That's
we
a
call
scary
Matt if
average
he was
dog.
out here playing with us?
By the way, I don't know.
Because it's another Matt.
Oh yeah, I wish. Yeah.
He should figure out what nickname he could have.
Oh right. So. So the new episode's going to release tonight, right?
Right.
Where we review Transatlantic, and Phil Cardy we mentioned on the episode. He made a website. He went back and watched every one of our streams and got everybody's record.
Oh man.
And
Even
Matt-
down to what color they played.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
scary how much work went
Do
into
back
this.
to back harvests. All right, so Matt.
I do not support this move. So everybody get a buck.
Back to back to back.
Okay.
Yeah, your ally
actually
would
it
support
is.
this.
Oh wow.
I'll take
All
a
right,
buck.
so
from
I
somebody.
get. Here you go.
Thank
Oh,
you.
sorry.
I get
It's been a good growing season.
I get
other
4
people.
money.
So yep.
4
So
money
you get
total.
4,
Oh wait,
and then
no,
you're also
I get
here.
I get this
One more, a victory point, and a Ronin.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
But anyway, so Matt says he finishes second a lot, and he does. It's like the running joke for all of our streams, right?
Right.
But it was
How-
true.
Hold on,
Wait.
hold on. It goes one step further. He's second in coming in second the most.
Percentage wise.
Right.
Number wise, I still got
So-
it,
so
but
from
I just
playing more
play
games
more.
than-
Seriously meta. So Matt, go ahead
Nice.
and get yours.
I don't think I get any because you're at 4 there.
I am in fact at 4 in no. Oh, wah. That was
Yeah.
nasty. You should have paid her not to do that. All right.
I didn't realize it.
We
until
do the
just
commie
now.
phase again. Purple up top. That means so red still gets the place
Let me
1.
see those.
Purple
four
can
cards.
take cards, and you may move, sir.
2, you say?
You can.
Oh, that's kind of nice.
Not what I was going for. Okay. Hold
Yeah,
on, are you
that's
sure?
what that smell
I
is.
didn't see him come
that's-
in.
Yeah.
Are you sure you want to? Because I
No, I knew it was him. I
can't
just didn't
move.
See the
him
green,
come in.
the smoke?
Yeah.
I would be willing to offer
Yeah,
you
it's
to go
awful.
the other way.
Doesn't even cost me any money.
I'm
Normal
good.
lasher. but-
Okay, all right. It's only going to be
These
worth 1 to
dimes.
you if you win. But okay, all right. So I'm at 4 and you're at 5 right now, right? All right, we go into the war phase. Show me your war phase.
All right.
Number 1.
Kyushu, Amanda
I
just
win.
wins. Congratulations, 1 done.
Hokkaido.
Nice
Oh,
for you.
back up. Everybody gets all their pre-war
Oh.
stuff.
Oh.
Right, I get
Okay.
$3.
Nothing.
Yep, I get
2 Ronin.
2, which turns into $2.
Oh, and $5
So
total.
just basically $5.
2 more money. We're out over here, please. Thanks.
I get 2 Ronin.
Here, yeah, here you go. Got him. Or not. That's good too. All right, cool.
All right, so Hokkaido, you just win.
Oh yeah, hey, way to intimidate the hell out of everybody.
Nagato, Dave just wins.
Kyoto. Hold on. He Nagato fight.
Kyoto, you win.
Kyoto, and I got it.
All right.
My first war tile.
Hold on, 3 and 4.
For your hometown. Good job.
Good job.
Yeah.
All right, so
hold on.
now we
Makes it
have our
embarrassing that I
first
didn't get the
battle.
First one.
Hand me 2 up there in the corner, please. All right, so purple and green. So Lotus v Turtle.
So I've got $10. How much do you have?
I need to count.
All right.
I have $8 and
Michael, bring yours
3
this way a little bit. Up a little.
I have
your
Oh.
$8
There you go.
and
Good.
3 Ronin.
Ronin. All right, $8 and 3 Ronin. What you got, Michael?
$8 and 3 Ronin. I have $10.
And
And nothing else. Nothing
it's
else.
$10. He's I have $10.
Just the 10. No Ronin. No Ronin here.
All right,
Oh,
cool.
This should be on the war side. Might be helpful. Okay. How many other battles does Dave
And
have?
actually, we're
Is this the
kind of
only one left?
intentionally not
Yes.
talking a lot
Yes,
as
okay.
far as negotiation wise, because to be honest with you, our group isn't really big on negotiation as a general rule, but also I wanted to stress during the teach how much negotiation there
Was-
can be.
3 Ronin?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
However, you don't have to do the negotiation aspect to enjoy the game. And that's why I that's part of what we're trying to go for here as well.
Yeah, diplomacy the same. It could be, but not the way we do it, I suppose.
Right, yeah. All right. Dave, you done?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I'm not done. This
Okay.
is This is terrible. Okay.
Exactly, Sile. Is it Sile or Kyle? I'm not sure. Tell me. But he says only one person wins. You don't want to help your ally too much.
I don't know. I mean, it's.
I feel
Okay,
like you and I have been
yeah.
true allies,
Let's
right?
go with this.
All right,
Right.
let's see it. Seppuku, nobody. Oh, wow. There's a big hostage
So
showdown.
5. Just lose that.
6.
All right,
Well, that
so now,
sucks.
Dave, do you wish to take a hostage?
I not only wish to take one hostage, but I have this thing that says you
He's
can
gonna
take an
respect
additional
you.
hostage.
He's
He's
gonna
gonna respect the crap out of you.
I forgot all about that.
Okay, so
Well,
then we go into
Hire
Ronin.
Ronin.
Two.
I win that.
So
I
no
got
Ronin
5.
into play.
Yeah.
So resolve the battle. Looks like 3-2. He dies.
And then.
So
incredible.
hold
Michael
on.
gets a
So
point for that.
Dave,
Yeah. Oh, that respect.
And then-
Snuck past me.
then Michael will get 1 for the guy that got killed. That is green.
Yeah.
There. Okay, so reparations. So pay all your money, Michael.
And then that goes
What's
away.
all your
money goes
losing
away.
Oh,
money.
right. All this goes away.
There you go.
It's all going to go away anyway because that's my last battle.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah.
So now we're here in Shikoku.
Mm-hmm.
So Amanda is up 3-1.
Right.
Yeah, it's just 3-1.
I
right
have
now.
1 Ronin and 11 money.
I have $5 and 2 Ronin. You have 11 money and 1
1
Ronin.
Ronin.
Oh, I guess technically Kanzai because I have 1 force in Kanzai.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
My turtle. Yeah.
For what?
I'll be in the Kanzai battle. Is
Oh,
what
that-
I'm saying.
yeah, yeah,
I
yeah,
just said
right,
that this
yeah.
was my last one, but
Oh,
it's
gotcha.
actually not. Okay.
How many Ronin do you have? 2?
And
I have
you
2
have
Ronin and
8
$5.
money? Because that's what I had. So-
Yeah. Yeah.
You could win.
Oh, I can win.
No, I mean,
Oh.
Michael.
I don't know about
Where,
that.
where are they fighting?
They're
Right now
fighting
they're doing
right
the
there
battle.
right now.
Let's see. In Kanzai, if
I am finished. At your leisure, ma'am.
Matt does seppuku and takes a hostage, and Edward.
Okay.
No, it's still-
Okay.
Or and then I would be
All
Edward
right.
on
So
1-1
2 seppuku for me.
Okay.
So
on.
honorably kills himself.
Mhm.
So I go up 1.
And I go up 1 as well because I will
Hold
win
on,
Imperial
one-
Poets.
One thing at a time.
There's nothing else to do. Home skillet.
There. Can't take hostages. You can hire Ronin.
I can, but there's no
And
need
then
to.
you win. So
Mhm.
take the tile. Home skillet. And now
You get a.
And
you get a victory point.
Mm-hmm.
give my enemy a whole bunch of money. Thanks.
Sorry.
That's exactly what I was betting on right
Oh, and
there.
your $2 go away.
It will. That is what I was planning on. All right, so now the big one. So real quick, blue is not here, and they're the only one that has less honor than me. So I currently have a total of 4. Red has a total of,
5.
and green 1, right?
Yep.
Okay.
8 money.
Oh yeah, I've got 8 money.
1, 2, 3,
And no Ronin.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
14. 14 money and 2 Ronin. So your money can be Ronin?
Yes, but then it can't be money.
Okay, so when you win... Okay, so when you bid on to win Ronin,
I have to have other money to.
to turn into
To Ronin.
Ronin. Got it. Okay. Understood. Okay.
I'm glad I'm not in that battle.
Well, I don't have any real dudes in that battle.
So there's no token for that one because it's just not there. Too bad. But I did get my home province this time, so I'm happy about that.
Alright, since I'm out of this, I'm gonna.
Okay. So hold on one second. I
Money
have,
coin doesn't spend counts as Ronin, but
Mm. This is really hard. Have you decided yet? Oh.
No.
All right. I think I'm done.
Go, Bonzo.
Do these wipe it? Yeah, they do, don't they? The cards.
The cards, yeah. Yeah.
All right, I'm done.
Yeah, what the hell? Yep, I was worried about that.
I'm also over here.
All right, so
I
you
have
take a
this too.
hostage.
Sad.
I hope he spits on you. All right, so I get to hire Ronan. So I'm at 3, you're at 5. Ergo, you win. He dies.
And then I've got all my money on Imperial Poets.
So you get 1 point, sir. So 1 for green.
Way to sneak the point.
I was really pulling for Edward to win that
Also,
one.
you get 1 victory point from me. So yellow goes back
Oh,
1,
wait, I
red
thought-
goes there.
That doesn't matter.
And you're going. It doesn't matter because
Yeah.
it's the last fight.
I
So
skipped
we
the-
can discard it all. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
And this goes
Me.
to Matt. I think I played that one poorly, but that's all right. So, all right, end of round. Discard all your money.
I
Discard
have
all your
4.
Ronin.
Amanda's got 3. You've got 3. Matt's got 3.
I'm playing with one.
All right, so we go to.
man.
All right, so make sure we don't forget anything here, guys. All right, so seasonal cleanup. Return to Shinto as well. Return to political mandates. So Amanda played the last one, so those go to me.
Yep, they're sitting right there next to you.
Thank you. All right. Thank you.
As
Yeah, I
necessary.
will. And then at the beginning of the new round. All right. So
Money.
get rid of all the season cards. Get your money and return hostages. So Matt, can I have mine? You get an extra $1 there, and
I get 2.
Yep.
Is it all the cards?
All of that season
Okay.
go away, and then the new season comes out.
All of the
Correct.
season
Get
cards?
your people back. And I need 7, please.
And I need 4. Get him 7 money. There. And Amanda is getting 6. And all hostages have been returned, right? Fellas?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Oh, we need to shuffle these up as well. Here, we'll just randomly get that one out. There we go. All right, so let's see. All right, so help me out with numbers here.
Okay, so 1 is over on yellow.
Okay, got it.
2 is on orange.
2, okay.
3 is here.
4
here.
Ito.
5 up here.
Did I miss 5?
Maybe. What's that?
No, I have 6 and 7. 5's right here. Hold on, 5 there. So Oshu is 7, and Nagato is 6. Okay, cool. There we go. All right.
Which one is that? Oh, it's for the second time in the game.
What? Yeah? It's not going to be available. Man! Amanda got the only time it will come out. Oh, wait, right.
Sneaky.
I only look at 4 of these. Oh, wait, forgot those. Hold on. Shuffle those back up. All right. Yeah, Jordan. Good call. Yep. Take care, Tiago. Thanks for joining us, man. Hopefully you can watch the,
Are they talking about what I could have done? Or
hopefully he sees the round table afterwards. So, okay. Here. Oh, wait, what am I doing? Hold on.
Have we done
We have
allies?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
I want to be someone's friend this time. Who's going?
Hold on.
Edward, you're
1, 2,
going
3,
first.
4, 5, 6, 7. So Matt and I will get
Hey.
2 placements.
Hey,
So-
Michael.
Yeah,
I'm going.
Listen.
I'm going into green. You've already got green,
I do already have green.
so I will be your ally because that's where I'm going.
That sounds
But you're
great.
going to let him do that?
You don't need it.
Yeah.
On the other
Really?
hand, Michael,
Yeah, I will get the heck out of orange for you. It's all yours. Or red, or
You and I are back
anything
at
else.
the
I'm
bus
going
somewhere.
to green.
You'll-
But
Yeah.
So me
But
and you.
what can we do
Okay.
to help each
yeah,
other?
like
that's, huh.
on the so you guys just went ahead and got together there.
Yeah, quick, man.
Yeah.
Get it before it's gone.
There's only 2 alliances to be made.
I'd like to be in an alliance. I didn't like being out on my own by myself.
Yeah, that was.
I got special powers. I got the most people out there.
Now, Dave, all you have to say is, I can make those things whatever you want.
I can make them whatever
Just
you
whatever
want.
Yeah.
you want.
He's got the wild card too.
He does.
So Amanda,
Oh,
you
we
can
need to-
teleport though.
We need to
right?
go over the
That's
cards
correct.
for chat. Oh, whoops,
Okay.
I didn't.
Oh, hold on. Let
Notice
us
those.
finish this and then we'll do that. So Amanda, you're hurting. Actually, both of you and Michael both are. I feel like Dave and Matt are the 2 big targets.
Michael and Matt are already allied.
Right.
So, allied, whatever.
I'm not that far ahead of either you
No,
or
but
Amanda.
you have 4 region tiles right
Well,
now.
you have 3. Amanda has 3.
Right, which you're 1 closer right now.
And one
to
of
the
yours,
20
one of yours
points.
is a 2. 2 of yours are 2s.
That's right.
Amanda, you interested?
Sure.
All right, the Eulers will team up and leave Dave out in the cold because I think Dave's
Blue
in the
and
best
yellow.
position. All right, so now go ahead and go over the
Don't need to worry about me. I'm just going to be second
Okay.
anyway.
Do you want to do the monsters?
Done.
Yeah, let's hear about the monsters.
Edward, monsters?
Yeah. Oh, right. Okay.
Team up
Here,
for
we'll,
this.
we'll hold on. I have to. Yep, here we go. All right, so we'll go with this guy.
This is the Oni of Spite. When this enters a province for any reason, steal 2 points from each higher honor player with any force there.
Useful, especially if you're me. Okay, all right. So there's that. Then
The Oni of Hate.
he looks hateful.
He does. When this enters a province for any reason, kill a local Bushi or Shinto from each player with higher honor than you.
Oh, another one.
Oh yeah, don't mind if I do.
Anybody
Okay.
played Breath of the Wild lately? That's Calamity Ganon. Just
That one does not have any
River
honor, I can
Dragon?
tell.
Yeah, this is my
Dragon's
favorite
awesome.
mini.
Yes.
He looks
He
awesome.
counts as 5 force.
I don't know. I don't like that guy
Holy
very much.
smokes.
5 force.
Last
That
time I saw him, he hurt me.
And I was the cause of the pain.
Right. All right.
Show me on the water dragon where he touched.
Exactly, right? Alright. Path of the Dragon, your daimyo has +3 force.
Which is sick if you're Amanda.
Yep.
Oh man.
Way of the Katana, all your bushi are 2 force during a war phase. Way of the Moneylender, you gain 5 money at the start of the war phase. And all the blue ones are in-game points. End of the game for Form the Kitsune, gain 3 points for each stronghold you have. Form of the Phoenix is 3 for each different virtue you have, which those are the blue cards. Form of the Beast is 3 for each monster you have.
And on the virtues, that's the darker blue, and the winter upgrades are all
Right.
light blue.
Light blue. That's
so
right.
Oni of Hate kills when he enters a province? Okay. So do you have... So let's see. Neither of us have either of these. You don't have Oshu either.
I need 2 points.
Why? When you win a province taken with that? Oh, 2 points for
Purple.
Lotus. All right,
Yeah.
cool. There we go. So basically,
Doesn't say a fight. Yeah, so it's probably.
you don't need
Yeah.
either. So you're going to be...
I'm going to be leaving those
Right.
places.
Matt's going to leave here. It's basically this area for you and I. So let's get in there. So that's saying, let's see. Oh, flip that over now. That'll help. What are you thinking, Amanda?
I'm thinking my only concern is I would like trade because there's quite a few cards out that I would want, but I would be last to choose.
Fair point.
And I'm not happy about that. The only other option would be movement.
Being able to build another stronghold would be nice, but there's 2 recruits, which I would be able to come over and do. But each of my guys can only move 1. They're going to be movement. That's really hard. So I don't care about harvest. Really don't care about betraying. Training is nice, but only comes in where I have. No, I'm not going to bother. So, sounds like marshalling is going to be the option.
Alright.
So, Matt? Because that works for you as well, right?
So
All right,
let's
so
just-
marshalling. So, starting with Matt, y'all can move, and Amanda and I can build a stronghold, remember. Okay? Cool? And good. Glad to hear it, Ben.
2 in there,
Welcome to Kill.
3 over here.
He's stepping on your turtle. Okay. Yeah, when we're done with this, before we go into the round table, we'll do a close-up of all the monsters at least. I don't think the little small minis need it, but the monsters I'll zoom in with a good camera. So
How are you doing?
You can't do that, Dave.
Nagato's pretty cut off.
you have one
Can
path.
only go into
Right.
Yep.
Kanzai.
Kanzai. Okay. So you have all them to move.
They can all go up there.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what I'll do.
Oh, thanks, Jamie. Very kind of you to say.
I'd
Glad
like
you're enjoying
to
them.
move my turtle from Kanzai into Nagato.
I'm sorry, one more time.
Kanzai to Nagato. My
Kanzai
Turtle.
to Nagato.
yeah.
Okay.
And then
Turtle power.
There and there. And I'll call that good.
And I can move wherever I want to.
Correct. So you have 5.
Right.
Fly away, my pretties.
Right?
Be free.
Be free!
Good to know, Zach.
Dave looks like he's scheming.
No, it's scary. Alright, so all these guys are going to move and go.
So purple
To
and green
Kyoto.
have both moved. Well, actually, everybody's moved but me.
Can you
Okay.
hand me my 2 Damios, please?
There's one daimyo, and I really don't want to touch that because it's terrifying.
Whatever. And
I'm gonna dream of the rain now. Hope it's a dream, and yeah.
wake up and
Wake
it's
up
not.
flailing. Probably mess up my ribs again. Yeah, no, it's just tonight's not going to end well for
This
me.
is why you normally stay away from mini games.
And Kanzai.
All right.
Clash of the Monsters.
Rawr.
All my minis.
Grr. Arg.
And do you wish to build a stronghold?
Yes. I do. I will build it.
Jelly.
I am. There's my one. Don't get greedy, Amanda. That's all I'm going to say. So
It doesn't really matter
okay.
where you put your strongholds, does it?
It really doesn't. For me, my 2 logical places that I can think of are Nagato or Ito. You guys just moved in here, but
Invaders just moved in. You don't want to be a part of this. Don't worry about it.
Nagato. All right, and then he'll move. Actually, he's going to move south to Oshu, please. My Oni blood. All right, cool, done. Matt, go.
Okay. So Matt's going to be doing the last mandate.
Correct.
Correct.
Yep.
Okay.
He and I are the 2 that get those. Yep.
Edward, Amanda, me. Okay. Suppose it would have been shorter. to
So I'm
count
on
that way.
board with what you're thinking. I already
I'm
know.
gonna do recruit.
I approve this. Thanks,
As do
thanks
I,
ally.
actually.
And yeah, I guess I go last in the recruiting.
You do. So.
Go ahead, Dave.
So,
No,
There you go, you big
Here you
goober.
go.
You figured it out yesterday.
Right?
The curtain, you can just walk in.
Seriously, you really can. Just,
Like, but
It's
it's,
not
It's
hard.
over there.
it's
Yep.
not right.
he's like, I am a creature of habit.
Asher, new
I
bed.
go over
New bed
here.
spot.
Casey, he does not. He only has the gigantic thing with maces.
Yeah, that's
I don't-
it. That is my figure.
Nice.
The end.
All right, so it's Michael.
Michael, so I can recruit 3 dudes plus these 3.
3 dudes dressed like nuns, right?
3
Sorry,
more.
2 Life Crew reference. Anyway,
Okay, so 1 will be these 3 dudes. Okay,
are you sure?
Pretty sure.
Okay. Ooh.
Pretty sure.
Okay.
And then let's put this one here. And this one here.
And then you get the extras, right?
Here's extra. This one must go on a shrine. Go here. And then this one must go to one of my strongholds, and this one must go any province.
Okay.
I didn't know turtles bred that fast.
Seriously,
I thought
right?
they were,
They breed faster than they move.
Yeah.
Is this bunnies? Are they bunny
Quickly,
turtles?
quickly
They're
leads to
bunny
a
turtles,
very,
right? Yeah.
very big overpopulation problem.
Right.
Hi, James.
Very localized.
Hey, James, welcome.
Let's see. Do I worry about the monster or do I go here?
Exactly,
I'll just go there.
Zach.
All right,
It's
It's
not
not
I
about
have
how many.
3 strongholds, so I'm going to deploy 3 Shintos,
Okay.
all to the card one, Rujan or whatever. Yes.
Wow.
Coming strong.
Yeah, that I think is
As
the
strong as you
epitome is-
possibly could.
Right.
I'm sorry. What? Do you want to not do that?
No, I actually really want to.
That's a lot of birds.
Yep.
What if instead?
Let's talk about no.
So, all right, I have 3 strongholds out on the board. The
Worthless
Oni of
Shintos?
Skulls is going to come out. So he's going to go there to start. Then my Daimyo will come out there. And I will place 1 more. And you know what? I really screwed up. I should have placed the stronghold down in Ito. Because then, after I've summoned him, he could have moved over. So that was a total tactical or strategic error on my part. So my 3rd one has to go there, which he's 3 moves away, which he can't get to where he needs to go. So done. All right.
And me.
yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
I thought about doing
jeez.
it, but okay. All right, Dave, you're up. Take those 3 and 1 more. And Dave, I would vote that you do this. I'm thinking of it, and that's an excellent choice. I would betray if I were you, and not betray yellow.
I'm training.
Hasn't he betrayed enough?
The
Goes for
dragon. We need a
Sie
purple
River
base.
Dragon?
The
You pay 1 less, buddy.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
You have a discount.
okay. Where's he going?
Well, here. He has to go where
Where-
I have a stronghold, right?
Correct. Yep. Well, he's a river dragon, so we'll put him out here in the water. There we go.
Are you sure that's where he lives, though? Because I don't know. He might
Right.
live. I thought he lived over here.
No, I think he lived right here.
Man, this map's all screwed up. Look at
Yeah,
this.
yeah, whatever.
All right. So you train. So Michael, up to you.
So what are the chances
pre-
that
it's
I would get
pre-Pangea
2 chances to train?
Plate
Yep.
movement, Japan.
Right. Exactly.
Very ancient.
This is tough.
Daniel, this is the retail. Oh, never mind. You
Everybody's-
guys already got it. You guys are on the ball. All right. Cool.
You cracked me up.
I'm thinking of
Well, I read
Pumping
in
up.
chronological
No, but just-
order.
you know everybody's already answered the questions. This is the most recent thing asked.
So I got Form of Kitsune last game, so I'll shake things up and go for Way of the Katana. During war phase, all your bushi are 2 force instead of 1. So now I'm at 6 in this region.
Path of the Dragon.
Yep. So now all of Amanda's daimyos are +4. So meaning,
And her one
My
monster
Yuri
is
yeah.
Yes.
So Yuri
Also that.
is
2,
6,
3, 4, 5, 6.
and her regular daimyo
Or
is
4.
4.
Well,
No,
the
it's
plus
5.
one's a 5.
That's a lot of force.
That is a plethora.
Hefe.
Right. So all those cost 1, right? So Oni of Hate does what again?
You kill a Bushi Shinto from each player with higher honor than you when you enter a province.
Does the river dragon count as an oni?
No, he's
Mm-mm.
not.
It
No,
says Oni.
it has to say Oni.
It's a monster, not Oni.
You know what? Oni of Hate isn't nearly as good for me right now because I didn't place my damn stronghold in the Edo. So Spite says what? When you enter a province for
You
any reason?
steal points.
From
Each higher honor player with force.
with what?
Any force there.
Really? So that'd be 4 points I would gain there? Yeah, but I would be taking it from Amanda, and honestly, I don't want to pick
I only have 3 points.
right, I don't want to, man. And what are
Well,
the
no,
end-
and I don't have higher honor than you do.
You don't. So it'd only be 2 points, and it would only hurt Dave. I want to hurt Dave and Matt. I'll sit on that. So what are my in-game ones, guys?
Stronghold, virtue, monster.
No, I
Stronghold
for-
you have. Virtue you have. Monster you have. 3 points.
I'll take the monster one for $1. The monster mash.
What's that one? War one left?
5
$5.
money. The start of war, it doesn't cost
It's-
anything.
Yeah,
Costs
I'll
0,
take it.
gets 5.
All right, cool.
That's more Ronin for me.
All right,
Money.
so here we go. No one moving to the top. I get to put out a Bushi anywhere. And I'll get to do this potentially 3 times. And
Amanda
Amanda,
gets to buy a
buy
card.
a card.
I don't have any money. Matt took the only one that with nothing. They didn't cost anything.
Oh. Michael, bitter. And
Just
Matt
spited
can
me
move
there.
twice.
We're gonna run out of here and just kind of run under the river dragon and over here. Well, that's one twice. So
Yeah,
that one.
there you go. All right. So Michael,
It's so annoying. Okay, I got
Yep.
those other
That's
3.
funny.
oh, that's awesome. And Matt, bite your tongue. She is an honorable wife
That's what she, not,
and
that is
dragonfly.
not at all what you said earlier today.
Okay, that would get some money.
Hopefully you guys are enjoying this, and we're able to show the game off pretty well.
That's not awful. But points are also a good thing, right?
Nah.
Points are
Matt, do you have any, as my ally, Matt, do you have any preference of
betrayal.
what might happen? Yeah, do you want me to betray?
Anything
Probably.
but harvest, he
I'm-
thinks.
I'm actually okay with a betrayal if you take other people's stuff and not mine.
Yeah, and if I betray, that moves my honor below Edward's, which nerfs this guy, right?
Mm-hmm. That is
Oh,
correct.
he's moving.
If you
He's
betray,
moving,
if
yeah,
you betray for honorable
What, you're
honorable
afraid
reasons,
Of afraid of a dragon?
No, not at all. No,
Oh.
I have Oshu.
Oh, right.
yeah, he doesn't need it.
Right.
Okay. Well, I'll get
Bite your
a
tongue,
few
Bertrand.
bonuses if I do that. But buying in-game points is so good.
It's all point of
Harvest
view on that
trade.
one, Marco.
I'll harvest.
Oh wow! Hey, Anton, welcome from Russia.
I'm okay with that.
Everybody get a $1.
Everybody get a $1. And then, and then Matt gets the Matt bonuses first.
All right, so a buck, a Ronin, and a point. So that'll give me a point.
One for red.
And Ronin. I think that's the only one I get.
And Ronin becomes money.
They will.
Okay.
Eventually.
Where's that one from?
Over here.
Oh, all 3 are there. Okay.
Yeah, all 3 are there. That one, he's got, well,
I have the path, or we have the Katana, so all my
Yeah.
Bushi are 2.
yeah.
So I get 2 Ronin.
During war.
During war phase.
Yeah. So right now it's Dave actually, but
Yeah.
so neither of us get that one.
Okay. All right. Then I don't get as much as I had planned, but that's okay. I get $2 and 2 points.
2 points for it. Got it. All right. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Can I get another
Now,
one, please?
oh, because you've got 3. Keep forgetting
So
turtles get
hold
to
on.
count.
You have no
Yeah.
money, right?
1 money.
You have 1, but so you could buy something worth 2, so it's worth no money to you. So training doesn't make sense, which
No.
is unfortunate. But I guess you got the one that you wanted.
I did. Well, not really, but I got one of the ones I wanted.
So marshalling would be nice before anybody recruits. I would appreciate a marshal. Up to you. But
Well, that's not an option at
Okay.
the moment.
okay. I mean, I could offer you money. I could offer you. Nah. I'm so broke. I need money to be able to fight, so I can't even do that. You know, actually, harvest wouldn't be the end of the world for me.
It's not an option.
Why?
Womp womp.
Oh, it's not an option, right? I'm like, why you? Oh, right. Never mind.
Keeps coming back.
Selection.
Yeah,
I
that's not
totally misunderstood by not an option. I'm like it's not even something I'm willing to consider. And I'm like, wow, she shut that down. Oh, it doesn't have the tile. Right, got it. Okay. My bad.
This is very curious.
Curiouser and curiouser.
Follow your heart.
Fruit, train, or betray. Marshall and harvest have been ruled out.
Please, sir, may I have a coin? Yes. Hey, Adam, welcome. All right.
Recruit.
Oh, that's unfortunate. All right. That makes I know, provided I have the option. All right, so recruiting. So you and I get 1 additional. So how
Right.
many strong you have? So you can recruit all 3. That's all you got. Okay. And I can recruit 4. Oh, you're last, right? So I
You're
can
first.
Right. So I could go.
All dudes on the map.
I will go 1 using my Shinto because of that potentially. 2. Three. And I get 1 more, don't I? 4. Because of the bonus. Summon an additional figure.
Yep.
All right, done. And the extra summon, I believe, has to be at a stronghold. Let me just... Yeah, because even if you've already summoned. So I'm done. Matt? That was one of my worst
do
teaches,
that.
Duncan, so thanks. I'm glad
Really
to hear
need
that,
to keep
Matt.
that, so I will keep that.
Oh, Bertrand, I assure you that's coming. What'd you do? Oh. Okay.
Because I will
I needed
get
to keep. I
high.
needed to
Okay.
keep it, and I'm like, yeah, Dave wants it.
Go ahead, Dave. That's
Get it.
that's smart.
Well, he
That's
has
smart.
the others to play.
Oh yeah, you can play your other 2.
I've only got.
Oh, you've only
Oh,
got
Oh, he's
one.
only got 1. That's,
Yep.
Oh wow, you do have 3 left, don't you?
Oh, so the
Mhm.
only way you were able to place 2 was because.
Because I was on the allied
Yeah.
Exactly.
of that.
Huh.
Not
Interesting.
currently.
Okay. So it doesn't do me any good to go to the shrines.
Oh, you could move all. Oh,
I didn't see any reason.
Oh, I do.
Well,
me. Yeah,
there's
yeah,
nothing
yeah.
for me. No reason for me. Don't look those.
Can't look though.
sorry, I know what they are.
You can tell by the weight of the ink,
The weight of the decisions behind them.
right?
That's so heavy.
Done.
Michael.
Because I ran out of pieces.
Okay. So, let's see. I will
We have a
recruit.
lot of minis out of here on this board.
I'll
That
do
is
this.
obnoxious.
Yeah. Since I have
Wow.
higher honor, I can
Yes.
That is correct.
take that back. And then
No.
let's go here. This is where it's happening.
And Amanda, finally.
Got a whole fistful of people.
Seriously.
All my bushi.
All for Kyoto.
And to the surprise, oh, sorry. Boop. There. So, I can place one anywhere on the map. There. And then, green, you're up.
I will pay 3 for the Oni of Hate.
Which is that the spear?
As a big dude.
Okay, all right. And your
What did we
mini?
call it last time? The water pitchfork? He has the water
The-
pitchfork, not the
Yeah,
trident.
not a trident.
It's got
a
the
water
ocean-
pitchfork.
Ocean
the
pitchfork, that's what it was.
Yeah. And why not?
Okay, so you immediately do
Wow.
that.
Yeah. So when this enters a province for any reason, kill a local Bushi or Shinto from each player with higher honor than you. And
So,
Banker Dave has
I
higher honor.
definitely have higher.
So that one's dead.
that's it?
Yep.
Nobody else has
And
higher.
what's he, is it just one force? It
Just
doesn't
one.
say?
Do you get any points for it?
Nothing?
I do not.
All right, so I'm up then. Sorry,
Nope.
movement.
Matt.
Sorry, Matt.
This guy's gonna do the same thing that last guy did.
Okay. All right. So, I love you.
Oh, no, that's fine.
However,
I expected. I didn't have any reason to do it, so.
so I dropped down in honor, and okay. So replace 2 figures anywhere on the map with my own. So there you go. You look like you could use one,
I disagree.
and you look like you could use one. That'll do, pig. That'll do. Done. Bring it home, Matt.
I hear marshalling is great this time of year. Or training.
No, Shinto is only from the board, Duncan. So he could have killed this guy, but he's essentially works the same way. However, if he kills this and Matt played a recruit, which it's possible.
Somebody
No,
could
never
go.
mind. Couldn't have. Never
Yeah.
mind. But if in theory there was a recruit, then Dave could have placed it up here. So that might be a reason why not to kill a Shinto.
I see no reason why to do this as well.
All right.
How could you?
All right. So hold on. So red drops 1, green moves up,
Well,
and
maybe not. He
I will.
might not be. Oh,
I'll remove that guy,
Yeah.
and I'll remove that guy.
I'm okay with that. That's
He was there to die anyway.
yeah. He was
He had the sword ready. He was like,
yeah. He was
Yeah,
gonna
well.
eat it. All right. So we go in back-to-back betrayals. We go into the final commie phase. So for me, oh looky here, that worked out, and he can go. What's that? Anywhere you say?
anywhere.
You should totally put it back in Kyushu. JK, LOL.
Respawn.
Yeah, right. He respawns. No. Okay.
Would you like to buy another card?
Well, the only one you can't
Oh,
buy is Oni of
yep.
Spite. And there's
Wait,
no
I
point.
can buy this one.
No, you can't. You have 4 money. You have 3 money, and that's 4 money.
This one
That's
just costs 3.
Oh,
These ones, the other 2 both cost
Yeah.
4.
Yeah.
a bloodbath at the end.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Their blood will be spilt. There will be
I'll
blood.
save this for the war fund.
Okay. And movement, Matt.
I'm fairly certain I like where I'm at.
Okay. So that's it. We go into the battle. So we have Kyushu. Done.
no.
Sorry. Get your.
Oh.
See,
Need to
I
get all
don't
my
have
stuff.
any of those, so
Yeah,
I
I
just
don't
don't
either.
care.
One of those,
I get $3.
and then 3, and then 2,
I
and then
get 2
5.
Ronin, please.
2 Ronin a herd. Okay. So everybody is. So there's no alliance anymore. Okay.
We're all gonna die.
Kyushu.
Die, clown.
So now we give Matt his.
How much was that? Did I hear
19?
19?
19.
All right.
Because
All right.
That's
a lot.
3, that's 2, that's 5.
Kanzai
Yeah.
is
And then I
up.
had one Ronin, and then
So-
I didn't spend much money.
What do you have here? An
I
obnoxious
have
number, I understand.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for her, and 5. So 11 total.
Oh my gosh.
And Dave, what do you have? Not
I-
enough, but what do you have?
I have 2,
I have 2. Okay.
and
I have $3.
I have
The end.
$1.
1.
Oh. Are we not even fighting there?
I have $8.
It's you.
Oh,
right?
I just got it. Never mind. I'm like, what happened there?
Yeah, you're not
I
because there's no one
have
for you to fight.
$8 and 2
I saw that
I have
whole thing and
$3,
it went
yeah.
I
away.
cannot lose. So
That was my thinking.
nobody has enough Ronin.
It's quite confident. Oh, because they're daimyo, so they can't be taken hostage.
Right.
So
Can't take them
seppuku does work though, right?
Depends what you're trying to
It's
accomplish. I
sometimes it's the
suppose.
only way out.
I am done.
Me too.
I need some time.
Okay.
Can hire my Ronin. That would give me.
Can you hire 9 of them?
Is there a player aid for all this? Yup, it's right there. Okay.
It does a fairly good job.
Yeah. Oh, actually,
Yeah.
and more importantly, the better
the-
player. Hold
Yeah,
on.
that's
The
even
better
better.
player aid is this.
Yeah.
Rob.
So we combine those two.
Yeah. They did a pretty good job of this.
And for every figure killed, you have to win it, right?
Imperial Poets, no. You
It's
don't,
for every-
or you have to win the bid, but you don't have to win the battle.
Oh, okay.
Dragonfly's figures
I'm
can't
done.
be captured.
Yes,
Done.
correct. All right.
Oh, yeah.
Go. What do we got? I almost did the same thing.
You win. Dang it.
Huh?
He wins. Imperial Poets.
All right, so hold on. So nobody played anything else. So my 2 dudes die. They come home. Dave's 2 die. They come home. Dave wins on tiebreaker for $1, so he's going to get a total of 4 points. 1, 2, 3, 4. Amanda's going to get Kansai. But the most important question, in my opinion, is who gets the buck? Please, I have 3.
Oh,
I
yeah.
wait.
Yeah.
All right, thank you.
Well, now, why did you get it?
She chose.
Oh,
Because it's
chose-
an
because
uneven
it's a
number.
tie. The
Right,
losers.
there we go.
Got it.
All right, so Kyoto, Amanda wins that in a big, fast hurry right there. Okay. That's
Wait, 20
So
points,
the number
baby.
4.
Amanda's done. Well done. All right, so Ito. Hi, guys.
You know, hi, I've got $6 and no Ronin.
I have $4
Where are we fighting?
down
Here.
here.
What do you got,
right
Dave?
here. Okay, so your strength is 1, correct?
2, my
Daimyo
the
is
immortal
+1.
turtle.
Thank you. So you have 2, I have 5, you have what? No money and...
I've got 6
Or-
money and no Ronin.
Okay, Dave?
I have 7 money and 2 Ronin.
Okay. And Dave, you can take double hostages?
That's correct.
Okay. All right, let me think here for a second. So, how many Ronin do you have, Dave?
2.
I have 2.
2, which would give you a strength of 3.
If he takes 2 hostages and I take a hostage.
No, only one of you can win.
Right.
Only one of us can win.
Of course.
There can be.
Only one.
All right, I'm done.
I'm thinking still.
I'm done. Yeah. That's
I am also done.
super.
Yes. All right.
All right.
All right, so left to right. Nobody. Seppuku.
Seppuku.
So he dies.
He's done.
And 1 point and 1 honor for green. There. Okay. Then we go take hostages.
I have 4.
You win. These 2 come to you. Ronan, I have 4.
Do I get points?
No.
Nope.
Nope.
Wait, for the hostages. Yes.
Hostage, you swap points.
Swap points. So we take. Oh, that's
You
nasty.
take 1 hostage.
He
Take 1
takes
point from
2.
opponent.
Yep.
He does get 2 points.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
took 2. So there.
And I have 3 for the.
And I have 4 Ronan. For Ronan, so I
So-
win 3 to 1 to 1.
So I lose.
Okay, so hold. Yeah, your money goes away, and
Yeah,
then
so this money goes
hold
away.
on. You won the Imperial
Oh,
Poets.
I won the
So
Imperial Poets.
I take Ito.
So that's 1 victory point for me. Since
Oh, I'm an idiot.
or no, that's 2 because this one
No, you're not.
dies.
Oh, phew. No, I'm not. Okay,
This one
what-
dies, so I get 2 points for the Imperial Poets.
Yeah, 1
Yeah.
for you and 1 for him. So green will score 2 points. Done.
Yeah.
And then you
Then-
each get $2. Okay. Hokkaido. Looks like purple and red are getting it on up there.
Yep.
Okay.
Matt has 500 money.
I have $19, and they can be if I get Ronin, which is likely. Some of them can
Well,
be
maybe,
Ronin.
maybe not.
I like his chances. Just saying. I mean,
Well, maybe.
he's like, whoa, 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 whoa.
I have $2. and
Hold
2
on,
Ronin.
it's math, so you have a shot.
I'm good at that.
Matt and I are not.
Spatial and colors, Matt. Math, Dave.
Now, if we want to talk about if colors, I mean, if
But interesting.
numbers have feelings, then I'm good.
No, I really don't want to do that. It's all about how much. It's almost like how much money do I want to give him? Not much.
Hold on, hold on.
I can also take
Because
hostages.
this fight's still going
That's
on.
the last fight.
Nice. That's how it should be, right?
Yep.
And here, let me take all the drama out of this. Oh wait, we're still fighting. I apologize.
I've got a.
There's a
I've
there's
got
a
a turtle there.
there is
I
a
have
turtle.
no Ronin to hire, and
How much
no
money did you
Seppuku
have,
to do.
Dave?
I have 2.
I could
No.
take a hostage for a point, I suppose.
You could.
So it does matter. Okay.
Wow. Oh.
You forget about that?
Yep. I
Okay.
didn't see his turtle.
Sneaky turtles.
Damn turtles.
It's almost like they're
Matt
ninja.
wins everything. Okay, so Matt, do you wish to seppuku?
I do not.
Awful.
Okay,
I
so
know.
do you wish to take any hostages?
I do not.
Okay, do you wish to hire Ronin?
No.
Okay. 3 to 1. He dies.
I do wish to get the point for that guy.
Okay, so 1 point for red. Done. And Hokkaido, and get rid of 5 up there, the number, please. There we go. All right.
Yeah, 6 looks confused to me. No, doctor.
All right. Wow.
Okay, so now purple. I've got 5 coins.
Oh, wait, it's 6. Okay, I have no money.
Okay.
I'm done.
Where
So-
are we at?
6.
Yeah,
Got
you
it.
win. I can't do anything about it. So who are you
So-
taking hostage? This
Uh,
was such a
oh,
huge mistake for
nice.
me.
I'll take the big guy.
Really, you couldn't let me have the pride of keeping him on the board. Wow.
And then I score a victory point and knock you down 1 point.
Wow, the Eulers. Hashtag amazing teacher.
And wonderful host.
Ooh.
Right.
And then
there you
my turtle. Oh, no, too late. Could have taken a point for that, but I just got too excited about taking the hostage. I didn't realize I would also win. So I get this.
Yep.
So,
And
All
you
right.
get rid of the dollar.
and
Oh,
that goes to you.
yeah. Oh, because I got to fight. Here we
We,
go.
we
It's
have a
'cause-
big fight.
It's because
Okay.
7, 8, 9, right?
So wait, for the last fight, I just have $4.
I have a buck.
I have 2 Ronin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Okay.
And each of my bushi are worth 2 force.
All right. So,
So
hold on.
current
So
count.
green, you have 1, 2, or
Two.
so. Okay. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Purple.
I have 5, 6, 7, 8.
All right. I have 4 since I have the lowest honor.
So 8 to 10.
And you have 2 Ronin you can hire?
I can hire 2 Ronin, yes. I don't think I'm
How much money did you have?
12, I believe. Let me double check.
I've got
Yeah.
4. I can't compete with that.
Hey, fellas, high-end
Well-
strategy. We're trying to keep the game moving, too, so it happens.
Yes, 12.
Okay.
Yep, Matt, that killed me. Actually, it wasn't that. It was more. I spent too much money in the fight previously. I didn't keep any back because I didn't see the turtle. Had I seen the turtle, I would have kept money back. So this is probably one of those cases where actually a mini, like for the castle that they do, would have been beneficial because I just totally missed it.
It
So
was,
that's
it
on
was
me.
not, well, I could have, if I
I'm ready.
seppuku'd there, I wouldn't have won the area. I wouldn't have had 5, and I wouldn't have gotten 20 points.
Yep.
All right.
So,
I guess I'm ready. There.
Okay.
Games happening
Done.
here. Yep. Okay.
Damn it!
Good.
Damn it! I thought I might get away with it when I saw
Yes,
Dave's.
okay.
Oh, and you win the tiebreaker.
Okay. So I was
Done.
ahead, but you were
So-
going to be able to beat me, so I'm like, I'll just kill myself instead. So
I'll just die.
seppuku, I'll kill all my figures, and so that's going to be
That looks like 5. 5 points and green already there. So
Yep.
green 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
I don't even get to take the hostages.
Well, yeah,
Well, you can take his hostage.
Really, really, really.
All of your monsters.
You know what? We haven't had one yet. Just for kicking me while I'm down.
Lloyd around.
Lloyd around, Dave.
Well, I had no choice. He killed himself.
Oh! Yes, you had a choice.
I
You
guess
always have a
you
choice.
could have not done it.
That's all I'm saying. Okay.
And then gonna add any Ronin,
Yeah, I'll add 2.
and then
So,
He wins.
you win. No one else dies. And then Imperial Poets, I've got 2. You have 2, but
oh crap!
I win the honor tiebreaker.
You have the same one.
It's the same one.
It
So
still is 3 points though.
Yeah.
It is. So you're gonna get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
5 more points for green. 1, 2, 3, 4. For Imperial Poets, and he has the tiebreaker there.
All right. So,
So that's the end of battle. So now the only thing that matters at this point is returning hostages and returning hostages, and you would get money. Although the money doesn't matter.
yeah,
not a tiebreaker or anything.
No. All right. So we go into final scoring. So
The money.
there are 3 steps to final scoring. The order of which we do doesn't matter, but we will go ahead. Any cards, any winter cards that you have, you can score. So who has winter cards?
I think just
You.
one. I
Just
think there's
me.
only one
Just you.
spot.
Right here. So I
Slaughter
will.
Mike would be so disappointed.
He would, right? If the game offers in-game scoring, so
It did. It was.
Form of the Beast, score 6 points for each or 3 for each monster you own, and
6 points.
hey, at least they did me proud at the end. 6 for 8. That's not going to get it done. So that's it for that. Then all your tiles, the actual number of, whether it's 1, 2, or 3, you're going to score. So starting at the back, blue.
11.
11, 1, and 10. And for me, 3, 5, 6, 7, 2, 5. So for a moment, Amanda and I are not last. Red,
10.
10 to 22. Purple,
9.
4 and 5.
5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now we go into, for here,
That's
it's
what I get.
how many of these you have. I have a total of 4, because hashtag great teacher, terrible planning. I get 10 to 25. That's not going to end well for me. Amanda?
20.
All right, 20 to 34, almost rounded the corner. Red,
20.
20 to 42, Answer the Life, the Universe, and Everything. Purple,
You don't count double. It's
Yep,
just
so it's-
just 1. 4 is
10.
10.
10 to 35, and green.
I've got 2, so I think I get some kind of challenge coin or something.
You do. You get the challenge coin.
You
Yeah,
do.
yeah.
Playing better, sir. All right.
Yep.
All right. So Matt brings it home, screws up his streak
Oh.
here.
Oh, well. I'll be first. It's
Right,
fine.
fine.
I get
So
another
Matt,
second
Matt
place.
wins at 42. Then Banker Dave at 35. Amanda, a honorable 34.
Nice.
Michael, 28. And me at hashtag good teacher.
Thanks
and
for
really,
teaching.
that's all that matters. All right. All right, so we'll start off with Dave, right?
Yeah.
This is your first game. You learned it as I taught it, right?
Right.
The rest of us had played it once. So your thoughts. Just so far, all I want to talk about is the game in and of itself, and we'll talk about anything else after that. So,
Eh.
okay, all right.
I mean, it's okay. So many other games out there
Okay.
that got out of miniatures because I can't see the paint anymore,
Okay, that makes sense.
and so these would be really fun to paint when I had my eyes good. But
The gameplay itself.
it's okay.
Okay,
Yeah, I wasn't thrilled by it.
not your cup of tea.
No.
All right, fair enough. Michael.
I think I liked it a bit more than Dave, but still not my usual cup of tea. But there are a few elements that I like the little bit of tableau building, and the whole battle phase is really interesting the way that resolves. I would like a little more control over the mandates, since with 5 players we only pick 7. 2 people get to pick twice, and then everyone else just picks once.
Yeah.
It'd be nice to have a little more
And
control there.
I
but-
was reading that some people felt that, I mean, it's 2 plays for us, so we're not going to say one way or the other whether or not a game is balanced or not, obviously.
Right.
But that seems to be
Returns.
the early bugaboo
Oops, I
a
should've
little
taken
about the
off
game.
mine.
So,
Sorry.
so, but I think it's a valid concern, at least early
Sure.
on, play wise. How about you, Matt?
Well, for a game with all this much battling going on, it does seem fairly well balanced. I didn't feel like anybody had everybody feels overpowered, so nobody's overpowered.
Right.
So if you like that kind of feeling of just going in and wrecking shop all over the place, it can give you that.
Mhm.
It is a little bit probably simpler and lighter than what we play most of the time, but I enjoyed it. Minis don't scare me none. I quite enjoy a good mini every once in a while. Call it guilty pleasure, call it what you will, but it has some interesting things going on. This is kind of Puerto Rico-ish here of doing that, and there's a little bit of tableau building if you want to get stuff that just kind of builds on a theme. I just had stuff that gave me stuff right before the war phase. It worked out. So yeah, it's got some cool features to it. It's not my favorite game I've ever played, but it's pretty cool.
I like the battle piece of it. I think that's really the only thing that saves the game. It's okay, but I liked it more the first time actually. But I feel like that if it didn't have the war piece, then
You wouldn't enjoy it?
I wouldn't like it really.
So for
Yeah.
me, the first thing that I figure I'll talk about is whether or not I like the game. And I'll be honest, the game surprised me. I liked it a lot more than I thought I would. I like the fact that the negotiation can play as big, like I said at the beginning, it can play as big a part or as little a part as really you want. Because none of us were overly heavy-handed with it. Dave ended up not in an alliance in 2/3 of the game and ended up second. So he did pretty well for himself, I would say. So I don't think being in an odd number game, being stuck out of an alliance is going to be a problem. I do like the interaction that the game has as far as whether up there in the shrines as well as down here on the board. As far as the minis go, I think they're really impressive. I think they're really cool to look at. However, I'll be honest, I don't know if they bring anything to the game other than theme, I suppose. But you could use cubes.
Yeah.
Or you could use something else. The game wouldn't have the impact. So for us here, we have always said that the mechanisms for a game is what matters. Everything else is secondary. Whether a theme could help a game, a good theme, or really good production could help a game. But if the mechanics are, you're going to end up with a
You should
game.
Just replace these guys with giant cubes. Really big
So
ones.
so that's my question, and that's the thing I question everybody watching this is this a game? Is this minis with a game, or is this a game that has minis? It is a viable game. I enjoyed the game itself, but I think the minis are completely superfluous. But that's not to hate on them. I think it's fine for those that like it. You see how crowded everything is out here with all this stuff, and I'm just, like it takes away a little bit from the playability of the game. And on top of that, my biggest issue, I think, is the game doesn't feel complete unless you buy the expansions. Meaning, if you didn't back it for the Kickstarter, or if you get the retail edition, which is what this is, you can't even have all 8 regions be in a battle area because you can't get a 6th player. So why do that? So it feels like an incomplete game in that respect. But for that said, I like the mechanisms, but I think it's fine. But I don't think it's anything special one way or the other. But it's better than I anticipated it being. I will say that.
I could go for some more battle bidding games.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Like
bidding.
Shogun, kind of like the way the pre-programmed
That one, that was pretty
battling
cool.
works. That kind of comes to mind a little bit.
Yeah, I really like the bidding aspect of it.
Yeah, I love that. I think
secret
that's the
bidding, that was-
absolute best part of the
Yep.
game. I
Like-
think that's clever.
Yeah.
It's really clever.
Yeah.
So yeah. So okay, let's check it out. I'm really curious about what the Peanut Gallery before we call it off, and I was going to zoom in and show the minis before we call it a night. Let's see. Not really Eurogamers on the table. The game. Wait, I'm confused by that comment. Actually, Matt says, "I wish there was a little bit more to the game," and that's kind of what I think all of us are saying. Like it's pretty cool what's here, but it feels like there needs to be a little bit more.
Yeah.
Let's see. The games they seem to like are the ones that bore me to death, so I enjoyed watching this a ton, and that's perfect, right? That shows that play what you dig is what we always say. So I think that's
It
pretty
has
cool,
teeth.
right? Let's see.
Wow. Nice.
And let's see.
I wish I could see
Didn't
the
do any
paint
sort
that.
of hard negotiation. Yeah.
Matt, a little bit more to the. Hold on, let's see. Just like in Blood Rage, the minis are just cool. I'll buy that. Yeah, the minis are really impressive, especially the dragon.
Yeah. I don't know if it was clear, but like each of the Bushi, there's actually 2 different minis.
Yeah,
for each
and
one also.
I'll show folks.
Yeah.
Duncan says it feels like there's one element missing to make it one layer deeper. And can't you replace a mini with a cube? That's exactly it. Yeah. This versus Blood Rage versus Godfather, couldn't tell you because the other 2 we haven't played. I enjoy basically all games, so I'll like this more than they did. The only games I seem to dislike are activities and not games. That's cool, Joseph. Kabuki Kid says, well, yeah, by that argument, any mini is superfluous. There's a reason we don't play with them.
Oh, about that, man. My military.
Well, that's different. That's
Military historians,
Yeah. That's tabletop miniatures.
Right.
That is the game, right? Right, exactly, Zach. As far as the hard negotiation, right? How would you differentiate the monsters, Bushi, Shinto, Daimyo, if they were cubes? Well,
Different
Different
colors.
sizes, different colors.
different sizes. You could have like some with stripes on it, whatever, something like that. And yeah, and Zach says it's a huge part of the game, the negotiation, which was pretty much ignored. But again, coming from the types of games that we play, I think this actually does the game a justice in a sense that you can remove a lot of the negotiation. You still got a decent game in here, right?
Yeah, still have fun with it.
Yeah, I still had a great time playing it.
Right. Yeah. It wasn't like this was painful or anything. And Vinton says, do you feel the same way about Scythe being incomplete since there are a few starting places that are only available if you have the 6-7 player expansion? Yeah, because a game that is published with the anticipation of expansions feels like DLC in video games. I feel the same way there. So you're telling me there's day one
Downloadable content.
Yeah, there's day one DLC in any of those games? Yeah, I feel the same way about that. Absolutely. So, cool. So, anything else, y'all?
You said DLC, and I'm thinking DOC, Dark Age of Camelot.
Oh, no. Oh, wow. Wow, that's going back. I used to whisper. Right, all right. So, cool. All right, so that's it. That's going to make it a wrap. So, real quick, we'll go ahead and zoom in and show you guys the minis, since I don't want to give those short shrift. So here we go. Hold on one sec. We'll get in real tight. There we go. So we'll start with the one that didn't make it into the game. So we have, that's top view. And if somebody else wants to play Vanna here. So I'm not going to go through names, but we can.
This now looks like the Home Shopping Network.
Right? Seriously, it does.
It just
right?
needs a little price down there. Order, please.
Right?
So they see the teeth on the dragon?
Yeah, see it. So here we go. All right. Can it? It's a little hard. To get that in. Yeah, it's a little. Yeah, it's trying to focus on the board, so no dice on that.
There it
on
goes,
the
there it
teeth. Oh, wow! There you go.
Nice.
That's really impressive to me, right?
Yeah, that's a really cool figure.
So, all right, and then the ring one. Oh, up more. There you go. So it's just the same dude, like on the
It's
shoulders
just
of the same dude.
Pyramid.
Dog pile.
Multi-level monster.
Right.
I gotta eat the cheeseburger.
Yeah, seriously, he's a little wayfish.
Yeah.
He definitely could eat a little. So the paint job on these, I imagine, would be amazing. Let me zoom out a little bit for this one, because you can see the top of the trident there and bring it back to his face. There you go. Oh, I can't wait to see some of the paint jobs that people do.
Oh, yeah.
On the,
Especially the human bodies hanging off his stick.
Yeah, so here,
Pretty gruesome.
hold on. I'll bring this one in a little bit more so you guys can see the detail on him. So you got bodies hanging off his left side, our right, and his head's hanging from the belt. That's pretty strong in the back. Even his hair and his vest. So yeah, it's like I said.
He's got some dreads going on.
Oh, there we go. This actually works pretty well. There we go.
It's got like
Fearsome
four
looking
arms.
dudes, right? Yeah. And then pain, lots and lots of pain, and he's got heads hanging from his belt as well.
And around his neck.
The nightmares of kids right here, right?
Does this one have, what's the age recommendation on this game?
Older than most kids, I would say.
Well, at
right?
least most of the minis can't be swallowed. So.
Yeah, right. So there's that.
There you go.
Right?
It doesn't say
All
actually
right,
anywhere.
cool. So again, big shout out to Tommy over at Meeple Realty for letting us bum his game, and so we can show it off to you guys. And hopefully we did it justice. And like I said, we're going to tell you what we think. And yes, this is outside of our normal wheelhouse, but I feel like we gave it a pretty fair shake. And
It's always good to come over here.
I had a good time playing it.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's not
ultimately.
like it's not like
torture or
Right,
anything.
exactly.
Right, so
exactly.
cool. So
That was
thank
fun.
you everybody that joined us. That was here from the beginning and
Yeah.
joined us late, whatever, or after the fact. We really appreciate it. If you guys like the video, you appreciate it, like and subscribe. If you want to support the show, like the 640 patrons we have, you can check it out at pledgehc.com. Other than that, thanks a lot. It was a lot of fun for us. Hopefully it was for y'all. Again, I'm Edward.
Amanda.
Michael.
Banker Dave.
Just Matt.
Y'all have a wonderful evening. We'll see y'all later. Take care.
Bye,
Good night,
everybody.
everybody.
Good night.